Hello.
You sit very straight for
Thank you.
only having half an ass.
Thank you so much.
That is the first thing that was pumped into the stream.
Hello,
Hello, everybody! Welcome. Welcome to Hashbrowns and Hooligans. We are excited to be here, and every one of us definitely has 100% of an ass. And you can't prove otherwise.
Nope.
There's no half butts and hooligans. That's very good. Welcome to the stream. This is Hashbrowns and Hooligans. We are going to play some D&D.
No.
Hell yeah.
Or the game formerly known as D&D. I'm very excited. You guys might be less excited, but I'm very excited. Because last week went directions.
Swimmingly.
It went places. Stuff happened.
We actually won. We won Dungeons and Dragons, and
We were in winner's prison?
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
We loved it there.
Okay. Who would like to start the recap of last session? And
We got arrested.
Daniel, your mic is a little bit low. If you can boost that, that'd be great. Yeah, Rad, go for it.
Okay, when we started tonight, I was like...
Actually, wait, Rad, you were not here, right? So I'm going to have you recap the entirety of last session.
Yes.
That's
yes,
perfect.
yes, yes.
Okay.
I'm so ready.
Okay, so we were in the arena. Okay, my memories of last week are so jacked up because we started tonight, and I was like, I know what happened. Why don't I remember playing last week? And I had this weird out-of-body experience for half a second. So we were in the arena, and we just killed the bat. Billy had mind-puddinged his brain. Rad thought he had killed him, and guards start coming out of the woodwork.
Shockingly, they're not huge fans of murder.
Yeah.
Which is what it is considered when you kill a person who has already surrendered in a win or quit fight.
And of all the people who were conscious, Nori was the only one who did not try
Attack.
to... Yeah, it was the one who got arrested.
Right.
The
To be
right.
fair, I tried to stop Rad. It didn't go my way. I didn't burn the hit dice at the right time, you know?
I do believe you actually managed to calm him down a bit.
Yeah.
It was a very good, good
Yes.
and new use of your abilities. Of
Liked it.
not only heightening your own senses, but calming somebody else's.
I'm
Yes.
learning.
Very appreciated by Rad. Thrax was resisting arrest, but non-combatively, just sort of oop, can't put him on if you can't get my hands. At least for a second.
It's like that. Do you ever play that game Ninja, where you stand in a circle and then you try and slap people's hands? That's how he was being arrested, where he was like, no.
Yeah, exactly. But and then
That one got Daniel, and I'm proud of that.
Yeah.
he is
9.
Because I remember Thrax reminds me so much of me.
Okay. Noted.
I love Thrax.
Oh yeah, so the head of the guards talked to Billy, I think, and was like, it would be best if you left. And for half a second, I was like, "Oh, he's on our side. He's gonna let us run away.
He's gonna fight him off for us."
Is this the cue to run? Is this where I go?
I 100%
But no, he was
on
like,
that.
it would be best if you left with us.
Yeah,
in
no.
chains.
The moment I said it that way, I knew that you guys would all take it as he wants us to fight.
Yeah.
So then everybody essentially went quietly, more or less, and we got put into winner's prison because this is where you go when you win, free room and board.
We stay winning. Whoop, whoop, whoop,
Yes,
whoop, whoop,
exactly. And so several days went by. Roddy continued to practice turning a chair into sand and sand into a slightly smaller chair than it was before.
And also origami cranes.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Um,
I love this group.
and
It's nonsense.
and
Every new like piece of lore that is introduced to this game results in more like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So good.
oops, all lore.
Yeah.
But then it was not looking good. Father Packers tried to speak on our behalf.
Did he though?
We don't know. He said
Allegedly.
he
Allegedly.
claimed to be.
I don't even know if he claimed.
No,
I think it was
Captain-
Captain Agenor Farrow.
What?
Yeah,
I
he
thought
claimed-
Father
Very
Packers
meta
came
theories
by
about
the
this.
Father
the jail.
Packers did
Yeah.
come
Yeah.
by.
He came by
came by.
once,
and,
like the
and said
next
that
day.
he
Yeah.
was
Once.
said that he was going to be trying to get you out. Yes.
And everyone rudely stood too far away for Billy to reach out to the bar.
Yeah, it's
And very
almost
How
like they
dare
work
they?
at a jail and know their clientele.
I can't work under these conditions.
Hey, make your NPCs dumber, Hunter. Come on.
They're too smart. God.
Yeah.
I've played with Noelle for too long. I now anticipate their chaotic actions.
So yeah, and then found out it was that the family, and I can't remember their names because I'm terrible with names.
The Tabasa.
Torbasas.
The Torbasas.
Yep.
The two buses wanted the death sentence. And a great moment by Thrax, just like as soon as they said that, going, "I'm sorry, Rad." It broke me because it was so like
It was
hidden within other conversation.
it's one of
Just
those
so
one of
good.
those jokes that like if the majority of us hadn't heard it out of the corner of our ears, it would have flown
Totally
under the
unnoticed.
radar.
Yep.
Yep.
Totally unnoticed.
It definitely had the ring of a joke that I would hear in the like re-listen of the show.
Yep.
Jokes for later.
Yeah, jokes for later.
We call those leftover jokes.
Exactly.
But then we were like, oh no, it doesn't look good, and we were contemplating escape when all the electrical lights went out. The
Yeah.
light bulbs made of glass and filament.
Many of
powered by
you have brought this
copper
up
wiring.
over the course of the last week.
Now, okay, I have questions. I'm going to stop the recap at this point. I
Oh,
have
dear.
questions.
Here's the
Hunter.
thing. I
Sidebar.
100% brought this up in our first world creation session because I made the point of saying that we, like, in a world where magic had died out, they would have been forced to replicate those things in other ways.
Yes. You mentioned that, but you weren't specific enough, and none of our brains
Yeah.
went.
I
light
thought
bulb.
candles.
Or like lanterns, right?
Yeah,
What
like-
else?
or like
Light
gaslight,
bulbs?
like
No.
gas.
It's not like big LED panels. It's like
The
very,
whole thing was
very
fully-
real,
that's the
like
torture. That's
yeah.
the real torture.
And
Is it like
Edison
exposed copper wiring? Like, do they use, like, what kind of filament do they use in these light
are the
bulbs?
OSHA
Are they the
regulations
spherical
for
light
Runic
bulbs?
Damn it,
Are they,
Jim!
like-
I'm a DM, not a scientist. I don't
How
know.
are they generating it?
They
Is
figured
it like
it out.
hydropower? Are they using?
It's
Oh my
definitely
gosh.
not hydropower.
I have questions.
It's a desert. Yeah. Probably not.
Okay,
hydro.
they power it by sandfalls.
Sandballs.
But anyway, so we were all shocked, both emotionally and physically, by these light bulbs when they went out. And some people came in to break us out, but not in a good way.
Almost
and
a good way.
You were stolen from
Yeah.
jail.
So yeah, there was a
kidnapped.
gas canister thrown, and literally nobody thought pick it up and throw it back.
I did think that.
No,
He did.
he
Okay.
did
Ryan
try.
That
tried.
immediately.
Okay,
And
that's right.
I went
Yes,
for it
you
and
picked
then
it up and go-
lost and got you.
So yeah, so
Well,
Billy
I
stepped
tried my best.
forward, confronted the people because they realized they knew them, immediately passed out.
Yep.
And then Thrax picked up their like limp body and was like, let us out, or
Allegedly.
let us out, or I'll murder them.
I don't know, man.
To
We
which,
got
when
video
asked if you were
evidence.
willing to kill Billy, you did not immediately say no, which leads to my paranoia being correct. And then Daniel picked up the thing to throw and immediately passed out. And eventually Nori and Thrax Bolster came while Shelly just sat in the corner, was like, I'm going to wait for my moment.
Yep.
No.
Yep.
And then was like, what am I going to do?
And then I got fucked.
Yeah, it was some rough rolls there for Shelly.
Shelly,
It's a rough day.
here's
She
the
tried
thing.
her best.
Shelly was rolling really, really well.
Yeah.
But the chat very generously had bought me a point of inspiration. So
And you
so that
negated.
there was inspiration across the board. And I used my point of inspiration to negate
good.
Shelly's point of inspiration,
So good.
causing her to fail her Constitution saving throw.
Hunter's mean, and we're gonna get him for it.
Et
Yeah.
tu, Chatus? No.
That's the chat's fault. I had nothing to do with that.
Who had everything to do with it? Do not use the chat as a scapegoat.
Yeah,
Hunter.
no.
Those were your actions.
No. Also, in this setting, is using the term scapegoat like prejudice?
Racist?
Like, yeah. Anyway,
Racist.
moving on.
I
Yeah.
hope not.
So we okay. So there was some talk overheard by somebody. I think Billy, maybe Nori.
Yeah. I
One of
caught,
them.
Yeah.
There was some chatter overheard on our trip
Oh yeah, it was Billy, I'm pretty sure.
that they mentioned the place that Nori came from. Which I can't remember the name of either because I just can't remember names.
Sunken City.
Yeah.
No.
Shit town.
I guess we'll never know.
Where's Nori from? Instead of more you know, you'll never know.
It's
The
You'll
the
never
big bad of
know.
this campaign is geography.
I know Nori K was in the Howling Mines of Turbasa, but originally, I don't know if
Okay, yeah,
Nori's
Turbasa,
from
the
the
same
Sunken
thing that I
City,
couldn't remember before.
or
It's never been
Thraxus
really
thinks that Nori's from the Sunken City.
it's never really been delved into about where Nori is technically from.
Nori, where are you from?
But Thrax does believe that Nori is from the Sunken City because of
That's
internalized
racist.
racism.
So, there was overhearing of Torbasa, and then it seemed like
Mama
they were
Tan.
like, "Ugh, I hate Torbasa. This is so gross."
Wow.
But yeah, there was mention of Mama Tan, and then there was
The
talk
Dr.
about
Crick.
a doctor. Yeah, Dr. Crick.
Yeah, Mother Creek.
Which definitely sounds like a cheesy chiropractor. Come to Dr. Crick.
Okay. Why did we let Elliot do the recap?
What?
Because
think
Elliot
that was
wasn't
Because of
because
all my
Elliot
great
wasn't here
jokes,
last
right?
time. And it's
I
his
really
job.
liked it. I support your recap, Elliot.
Thanks, Daniel.
Rick
I stand with you in
Kraft
solidarity.
Yeah, see, exactly. Some cheesy slogan like that.
Oh.
But anyway, and then we show up in Cadigus Gardens, which is a shithole on the outside, but then when you go in, it's like Blade Runner
Blade
town,
Runner.
and it's very cool, and I love it very much. And then Billy gets separated from the group by her uncle and taken in front of her grandmother. Yeah.
So
And-
Billy grew up she like with the she pronouns and then kind of when got a little bit older, like teenage years, realized they're non-binary. So they normally go by they them. However, they do
Right.
use all pronouns.
Okay.
Like so people from their home are more prone to use like the she
Okay.
her.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they're they them, rarely he him, but they will respond to that just because
Okay.
they don't really. It's kind of a spectrum.
It's good to know.
Billy's
So-
just hot in any gender.
Exactly.
So,
Pretty much.
Yeah, exactly.
Pretty much.
Just
Um,
Billy.
A hot, brain
I'll leave.
liquefying mess.
Oh yeah, paranoid. Just they've been keeping a lot of secrets for about like 7 years, so they don't. They're like we're doing good, and then they met all of you people, and then it was just like, oh god, oh god.
We got your back.
They want
we
to
though?
believe that so bad. Mister, let me yell outside of a troll cave. You Thrax.
Thrax is
we
just
were
so-
all hired by
Yeah.
Billy's family to take Billy down. We just did a
Oh.
terrible job at it
That's true.
what,
and kept
that would
forgetting
be,
that that's what we were supposed
that
to
would
do.
be such a wild plot twist. As if in this session I reveal it's all been against Noelle the entire time.
Oh.
It would actually explain way more than what we're really doing now.
So then Mama Tan was like, "So, you and your group killed the bat, and now somebody has to pay for it, and you have to choose who." And Billy was all like, "You know what? Make it me," and was very brave, and everybody would have appreciated it if they had seen it. But then,
Billy
out
had
of
their
spite-
I'm Spartacus moment.
Yep.
yeah, exactly. Out of spite, burned all of their magic to really stick it to Mama Tan. And Mama Tan was like, "Cool, thanks for confirming what I had heard. He, I'm a bloodbender."
Yeah. Billy couldn't let it stand. Like they just, yeah, no, it was.
So Mama Tan was going to make Billy stand.
Yep.
And that's where we are.
Yeah, I should have sacrificed one of the many Noris.
There's just so many.
I know that's true.
Sacrifice one of the dozen Noris in the combat tracker. A deep callback, Sakura, and I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Oh, that would've been
Episode 2?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Emily
Noris.
breaks alchemy.
Yeah.
The Nori virus.
The Nori virus. Okay. So, we pick up where we left off. Let's... Billy. You had just made this illusion of
My cousin Riley.
your cousin Riley, who was in the chair, making noise. Mama Tan turned around, and saw that before turning back to you and saying, "Ah, so it is true." And then twisting their hand, and all of your bones sort of popped, your muscles flex, pulling you out so that you are fully suspended out, standing in front of her.
Billy's just completely flabbergasted. Being so emotionally charged, I don't know if they would be able to they have a look of like, what the fuck, and is trying to vocalize that, but it's just like, this is their perspective over the last day has already been rocked, and now it is just like their brain might be a little broken.
Fitting somehow.
Fitting, yeah. What?
She walks up to you and gets very close and smiles and says,
"Well, my dear, I'm glad to see that you are not going to be useless."
and she makes another motion. You feel your body begin walking forward on its own. She
Scary.
opens the door. And you see your uncle standing there, Hornfell. Sort of looks you over. Mama Tan makes another motion. You take 2 more steps forward and then raise your arms towards Hornfell. Mama Tan says,
Put her in her room. I look forward to seeing what comes of all this.
and Hornfell sort of looks uncomfortable, but takes the manacles out, puts them onto your hand. Starts moving you away. As he does so, you feel that drop. You are immediately exhausted. You're going to take 2 points of exhaustion.
Oh my god!
Just kind of like stumbling, panting, just be like, does everybody know this?
He just sort of looks down at you and then keeps walking. Doesn't say anything.
I don't know if there's anything. Yeah, there's nothing Billy can do right now. They've really worked themselves into a corner at this point.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask where the others are.
Hornfell will not say anything as he leads you through twisting corridors, up flights of stairs, down others, up a large elevator unit, and gets you into a room. Not when Mama Tan said your room, you assumed you would be taken to your room. This is clearly a prison cell. You are put inside. It is a nice cell. There's furniture. There's a desk, a bed. It's.
Can I throw something at my uncle?
Sure. What do you want to throw?
What is on the desk?
There's an inkwell, a book, some papers.
Can I throw
Is
the
it a
ink
prison
roll?
cell?
What's a nicer?
It's a nice cell.
The diplomatic cells, where
It's the extra winner's cell.
yeah, the true winner's prison is
Yeah.
you saw the lesser.
It's not like a consolation winner.
I'm gonna try and throw the book at him. Actually, yeah.
Go for it. Make just a flat dexterity check.
I believe.
Okay. 15.
Okay. 15, you chuck the book at him. It sort of hits his shoulder and bounces off. He just sort of shakes his head at you and he goes,
You would be wise to reconsider how you want to do things here.
picks up the book, puts it on a shelf behind him, walks off down the hall.
I think Billy
Um,
just sits down and cries.
okay. You start crying. The rest of you. You guys, the key to the cell was in that book. The rest of you are led through the streets, twisting, turning, being moved towards the far end of the city. What would you like to do as you are led through the city?
I got sand in my chains.
Oh, right.
I can't tell that's a complaint or
It was a question. Like, are my chains? My plan.
You do. So
Yeah,
yes.
we're on a live stream. We don't need to hear that.
Roddy last time had done his best to get sand into the mechanisms of the manacles on his hands. You do have sand in sort of the mechanisms there.
Okay, and does it feel? I don't want to do anything, and I don't know if I would be able to know this, but would I be able to like feel if I could like move the sand inside to unlock it, like sand bend my way out of these manacles? I'm not gonna try it yet, but if I think it's possible, I'm gonna get everybody else to try to fill their chains with sand.
Hunter, just a question. How long do you think it's going to be before Magpie comes after us with a cease and desist for all the bending references?
Should I not make any bending references?
No, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding.
Okay, word. Because that's like 75% of what I do. Is just bending.
I'm doing way more of this.
Make a.
Roddy Bending Rodriguez.
I'm gonna call it a Arcana check, Roddy.
Wait.
I should have had. I get disadvantage on all checks now with my exhaustion.
Oh no.
Okay. Going for it now. I mean, it was a book.
Yeah, it wasn't gonna do any. It wasn't gonna do any damage, even if you rolled really well. So.
No, even though I'm thinking if it was disadvantage, if I rolled a 1, I just hit myself in the face, I guess.
It hits the bar, bounces back, hits you in the head, knocks you unconscious.
Classic.
I got an 8.
Ronnie, you look at the manacles. You have no idea.
Okay.
You can try it, but you know that best case scenario, you may be able to get yourself out. It would take some time to try and like get everybody else undone in the same manner.
Okay.
How heavy gauge are these chains?
I mean, they're pretty heavy duty, especially on you and Thrax. They're pretty like.
I was gonna ask if Rad and Thrax had like extra heavy duty gauge double chains or something.
But not Shelly?
No, not Shelly.
Interesting.
They
done messed up now.
Shelly, make an insight check.
Ooh.
No. Oh, yes.
19.
Shelly is still faking being asleep.
Makes sense.
Looking it over, like looking at everybody else and stuff, not only are you not extra reinforced, they seem to be being very tender with their treatment towards you.
White glove. I like it.
Interesting. So how many guards are around us? And are we being escorted like in public?
Yes, you are being escorted in public. There are currently 4 guards on you guys.
Can I wave to someone that looks friendly?
Make a perception check.
This is what you do. This is a parade.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
this is the winner's parade. Thrax, you look around. You don't see anyone that looks friendly.
Classic.
Fine. I just wave at anyone.
Sure.
Just anyone at all. Just to
I'll wave.
feel seen.
I'll wave back.
Like, hey, buddy.
I do it carefully though, so no sand leaves my chains.
a little like falls out of the manacles. Damn it! Have to be very careful waving.
You do just the princess wave, yeah.
Can I just?
Oh.
No, go ahead, Shelly.
I was going to say, can I do a perception check to basically see if we're going somewhere more and more shady, less and less people, or if it's getting busier and more...
You do seem to be moving down streets that look less populated.
Are there any...
You're moving away from that like main central area that you had been brought into.
So not a public execution. That's good.
Right.
Are we passing by any alleyways?
Yeah, there'd be alleyways. absolutely.
About vendors or stalls, like of some kind.
Not a whole lot of like street vendors. There are
Right.
shops.
Okay.
There's a lot of buildings. They have like different markings and symbols and stuff on their doorways and signs.
Anybody pulling carts or merchandise through the street?
Occasionally.
Maybe somebody with a cart full of melons or cabbages.
Yeah.
What the cabbages?
You see
cabbages!
you see a half-elven man walking by with a wagon, and it gets overturned. And he goes, "My iceberg lettuce!"
Somewhere a P.O. box just got another cease and desist letter jammed in it.
Joke's on you. I don't have a P.O. box.
Oh, or do you?
It comes straight to the front door.
It just comes straight to me. There's just a knock on the door.
It's like,
just, yeah.
You just hear a boo, 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 FBI, open up! How'd you get so wanted right now?
But they're all
Oh,
dressed
man.
as the Fire Nation.
Cosplay FBI?
Dude, I would watch the shit out of a show called Cosplay FBI.
Yeah.
It's just FBI, like it's like the show Cops, but every episode they're all cosplaying a different thing.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be so good. Can I try to?
SCICOS.
Can I try to like, maybe extend my senses to listen to whoever's like walking us through the streets to see if they're like talking
Sure.
about us?
Yeah. You expend
Oh
the
yeah,
hit die.
what's the position too? Is it like 2 in the front,
Two in the front, two in the
or-
back.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm trying to hear if they're like talking about us or like talking about where they're taking us.
You you expend it. Roll me a perception check.
Okay.
It's a much lower DC for you.
Okay. Perception.
10.
10.
That was the DC, so you're fine.
Perfect.
You with your senses expanded, you can hear that the two up front seem to be talking about do you really think it's one of Crick's? I mean, it looks like one of Crick's, like from what I've seen of them, they all look like that. Hey, thanks, Henchman Hydra. Appreciate the raid. He says, all of Crick's are like that. The other one goes, there's a reward? I mean, if it is one of Crick's, he's gonna want him off the street, so I'm sure we'll be compensated.
Okay. Is there any way I could try to like extend my senses to make the two in the front like start feeling like sick or dizzy?
Ooh, interesting. That is a new use of the spell, or a new use of your abilities.
I'm into this.
I am into this.
Yeah.
I like
What are you trying to
the like using your own senses to heighten others. I'll give you this. If you want to expend a hit die,
Okay.
it will result in, because your powers are not necessarily the ability to like force things onto other people. They are heightening your own. What I will give you is you can try and force your own feeling onto them. But if they make the save, you're going to just take that instead.
Okay. Yeah.
So you're let's see. How do I want to do this?
I have a question about that, and maybe this is for later on. But if Nori has the ability to heighten senses, can he also shrink down their awareness?
Theoretically.
Does it work in reverse?
theoretically. It's
like,
all
you could-
it's all in a theoretical space right now. They've never tried it before.
You're like, maybe? Yeah.
Well, to two ya.
Yeah, because I
Okay.
think if I could somehow make them like feel dizzy, like in theory, could I make them blind?
Is it more like overloading their sight and
Yeah.
hearing and stuff?
Yeah,
with like,
you're
To make
kind
them
of
like
multiple
it's less
inputs
about
of
it's less
Whoa.
about like it's less about getting them into like actual blindness and more your senses are all used to being in that super heightened state. Forcing somebody else to then experience that state when they're not prepared for it would be
Yeah.
overwhelming to the sense.
exactly.
Right.
Yeah,
I like that a lot.
So
I do
will,
think
I
I
will
should
say,
get like
I'll say
disadvantage
two-
on some Constitution saving throws when it
Yeah.
comes to poison. Honestly.
I'll say two things. One,
Okay.
this has to be touch.
Okay.
You have to touch the person you're trying to overload the senses of.
Okay.
This is a very like you have
fair.
to make that connection. Two, the whatever you roll on the hit die is the DC.
Okay, I want to burn 2 hit die. Let's see if I can pull it off. Okay, so we're doing 2.
Wait, if whatever you roll is the
Yeah,
Beast.
so whatever Nori rolls on
Yeah.
their dice to put this on them,
Oh.
they're gonna make a save against it, and whatever Nori rolled is the DC.
Yeah. Because I
Okay.
roll.
Or their
I
check.
roll a D8,
Correct.
right?
You're a fighter, right?
Fighter?
So it should be a
the
D10.
D10.
Oh,
D10.
D10. I'm gonna roll
Mm.
2 D10s then. Oh, first one's not good.
Not great. 2 and a 4.
Oh, 6.
D6.
That is not gonna
what
work.
sense are you trying to overload? I will say you do have a point of inspiration if you want to use it.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna re-roll
Can
one
we
of those
use it
10
on
for
2?
sure.
You can only use it immediately after a roll, so it'd have to
So the
re-roll
four.
the
Be the
4.
4. Okay, I'm gonna chance it. Okay,
Well.
so a little bit better.
Increases by 1.
Wow.
Okay.
So,
I'm
DC 7. What are you
DC7.
trying to overload?
I'm trying to overload probably their vision to try to like disorient them.
Sure. Okay.
Just one eye.
And I'm
Okay.
just going to pretend to trip into them.
Okay. So you trip into them. Let's see here.
I mean, he is blind. Like,
Well, no,
Not
to be
even-
fair,
No, it's
anything
it's
that's
believable.
stationary,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna see, like, or I'm not gonna sense in any way. So,
Okay, so you trip into this guy. He needs to roll a 7 or higher.
Uh-oh.
this is,
someone
we,
give this prick disadvantage.
he has
It's-
he has a +1 to Constitution saves.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Feel the burn, Hunter.
what's happening?
He's gonna. His eyeballs are gonna explode now. He's gonna die.
Wow.
Okay.
Open roll. Well played.
A nat 1. You trip into him, and you, as you do, you feel his senses. And with a nat 1, I'll actually give you for a moment, because you're like linking your senses for a minute. You actually see through his eyes for just a second. And then as you look through his eyes, you watch all of the lights around you just become blindingly bright and begin burning his sight. And he is just going to immediately like stagger back, grabbing at his face.
Oh my god.
Everybody else sees this happening. What are you guys doing?
Rolling.
Deal
initiative.
break.
Are we near like an alleyway? I know you said that it was like
There are
less
alleys.
and less people around us. I'm gonna grab the get a kind of a feel of what Nori might have just done.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna grab the guard nearest to me and like take my chains, just put it over his head and like dive with him into an alleyway, while
Okay.
trying to like choke him out with my
Amazing.
chains.
Okay.
As soon as things happen, Roddy's gonna try to. But after you guys resolve this, of course.
I think Shelly would try and break out of whatever she's in right now.
Shelly
Maybe they're
just
scared
shakes
of
her
you.
wrists and the manacles fall off.
Locates the thumb and pulls it
Shelly
out.
just deattaches their hand, shakes off the manacle, and reattaches it. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Thanks, I hate it.
You gotta get like the DLC Mr. Potato Head attachments, like from like the different from like.
So good.
Oh my goodness.
I'm only level 4, y'all. I'm not ready for this yet.
You know when you can get like the Buzz Lightyear suit for a Mr. Potato Head or something?
What, you can?
I don't know. Probably. I'm guessing.
I don't know.
If you can't,
Why the
I'm ready
tease,
to
sir?
market
What is
this.
going on?
I feel like that's a childhood memory of mine somewhere. I
of
could be
what?
making it up though. Of like a Buzz Lightyear Mr. Potato Head attachments.
There better
Well,
be. Now I'm gonna go looking for that.
That sounds
Like,
like
that's
that sounds like a
possible.
real thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Shelly.
I need everybody to roll initiative.
Ooh. Okay.
Here we
Oh
go.
wait, don't you do that for us?
Oh yeah. It should.
Prompt us.
If
I
it's
was
not
like,
good,
I don't know if I know how to do
if
that.
it's not good, I'm gonna roll my own.
Let's see. It roll. Why is it not?
No encounters. Oops. It's broken.
Oop, no NPCs.
Oh shit.
The AI is broken, and we just
Oh,
take
is
them out.
there no NPCs? Is that why?
It's no. There are. It's just not pulling you guys into the initiative.
Oh.
How dare.
Okay. So we'll just go down the line. Shelly or Nori, you just went. Rad, you're trying to tackle one of these guards into the thing. I'll give you I'll give you guys a surprise round because they're not anticipating this.
Sweet.
So what are you doing?
Okay, so I turned around, wrapped chains around the nearest guard's neck, and then like kind of half dove into the alleyway, half dragging him, just like getting him off the street quick. So
Okay.
like maybe throwing him to the ground while I'm trying to choke him out with these chains.
Nice.
Okay. There we go.
There we
I
go.
got it.
Yes.
Okay.
So fast.
Oh, but there's
There's so many guards. Yo,
It's-
Hunter, I didn't realize there was an army escorting
Yeah,
us.
yeah, it's
Who
crazy.
the hell?
Okay. We're gonna ignore initiative right now.
Oh no!
And then I'll reboot my thing.
All guards.
Oops, all guards.
Oops, all guards.
Okay. So, Rad, you're trying to tackle this guy. Let's see here. This feels like a
Yo, I rolled crazy. on
athletics check.
Yeah. And
Like
I
a
would
grapple?
I
Yeah.
would enjoy raging
Sure.
first.
Hell yeah.
Or angsting, and I just say, don't be part of the fascist, like, oppressive system, man.
Oh, starts
Wow.
murdering him.
That is acrobatics.
Oh, I was wondering why I didn't have proficiency.
Rad does a backflip over this guard and then grabs him and throws him into the alley.
Backflip.
This starts
Like,
choking him
No,
out.
the backflip
Just-
is with it's with the chain
Yeah,
on
flipping
the guy.
him over my
flip
head
it
onto the
over.
ground.
Oh,
Yes.
It's
Yes.
fine. You even with acrobatics, you still beat him.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, you're good. You pull one of these guys into the alley. Roddy, what you doing?
I'd like to spend one of my. Does Roddy think how difficult would it be for Roddy to try to use his transmutation to undo his chains?
Oh boy.
I've been practicing with sand a lot recently, but I haven't done it on chains.
You don't know. You can try it.
I'm gonna use 2 hit dice.
Okay. and explain to me what you're trying to do.
I'm trying to... I feel okay. So if I feel, would Roddy know how Roddy would know how chains work at this point, like how the locking mechanism? I feel like that's information that Roddy has from being like a jewel thief,
From being in prison for so long.
also being arrested multiple
Been in
times.
a lot of prison.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Roddy would like to if Roddy does know how the locking mechanism would work, he would try to just basically to use the sand as a key.
Making a skeleton key out of
Yeah.
sand.
Interesting.
Very fun.
Yeah.
I love that. It just like turns into glass.
So
or something.
almost like you're funneling the sand into that that main
Into like
area,
where the key goes.
and then expanding it
Cool.
outward to push
Pushing
the pins.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
super
Instead
cool.
of like the bobby pin and like pushing all the pins up, I'm just doing it all at once with sand.
Rule of cool.
I like it.
Awesome.
Roll. You don't know what the DC is, but roll me any dice you want to.
Can we just talk about the fact that Daniel knows a lot about locks in this moment?
This is not
Yeah.
shocking to me.
I got a tool picking set one time, and me and my little brother both learned how to pick locks. He got
That's
really
so
good at it.
Fun.
I didn't. I got
So
bored real quick.
Roddy, that's a 3 and a 5. Do you do have a point of inspiration if you want to use it? It would be used on the 5 though.
Pretty good.
No, I think I'm gonna stick with 8. If it was 3 to transform dirt into water, I feel like an 8 is good to pick.
Yeah.
To pick a lock with sand. I'm gonna stick with 8.
Okay.
Oh, this feels like gambling. It's so dangerous.
Yes. Do it.
D&D, the
I-
nerd.
it's blackjack. We're
Addiction.
playing blackjack
You-
with extra
I-
steps.
You feel
D&D is
that
bullshit. This is just
connection-
blackjack with extra steps.
You feel that connection to the sand in the manacles. You focus on it. You feel the movement, and then very quickly it begins hardening and expanding, and then you feel click in one of the manacles. It's not like fully off of you, but you are no longer locked together.
Sure. I would like to then charge and use horns and just hit the third guard that we haven't dealt with yet. The one
Yes.
the one up front who's also like next to the
Okay.
guy who's blind.
I'm gonna say that doing all of that with your with the magic was your action.
Wait, but I might have a bonus action.
Amazing.
We have a surprise
shut up.
round, right?
You do
Yeah,
it.
this is a
You're
surprise
you're
round.
in a surprise round right now. Yes.
So you're gonna get another shot.
Yeah, but what if I can also hit him again? I would
love
get
how-
sneak attack on this.
It's true.
I love how you used your turn to free your hands, and then you charge at him with your
With
head.
your horn.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Well, you gotta get maximum like.
You gotta
make
get
your
that
body
Usain Bolt like
aerodynamic.
movement, like just throwing your arms out to the side.
Okay. Oh. Okay, if I use my I have a trait called ramming charge. Immediately
Uh-huh.
after you use the dash action on your turn and move at least 20 feet, you can make one. Oh, never mind. I can't do it. I don't have 2 bonus actions. Okay, yeah, that's all I can do.
Okay. Let's see here.
Can I use my Master of Tactics bonus action to give the next person advantage?
Sure. Who are you giving
Sweet.
it? Who are you giving it to?
What's the initiative order?
Shelly?
Yeah, Shelly. I'll
the-
give it to Shelly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. The initiative order is fucked. Shelly, you're up.
Right. So I'm trying to just well, what is the situation with chains? Are there any chains on her legs, or is she just manacled
Just on the
together?
hands right now.
Okay.
There were on your feet when you were originally brought into the city when you were transported off of the ship. but they have been removed to make it easier to move you through the city.
Okay, she's just gonna try and brute force smash the manacles across her. Probably the fur-balled leg is gonna be the better leg to do that on.
Okay. Go for it.
Over your
Make
leg?
just a
badass.
strength check.
Okay.
You just accidentally slice your leg
Wow.
off. Smooth like butter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You also shave all the hair off that one leg.
You are gonna take 2 points of damage as it just hits into your leg, pulls on your wrists. You take that damage, but you do manage to snap the chain.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Shelly is certifiably
buff as
yoked
fuck,
as
boy.
shit. Yeah, buff as fuck, yoked as shit.
She's got a Goliath arm. Can we remind
one.
everybody?
Just one though.
Just one. The other one's
One.
an elf.
No, just human.
Oh,
even
just human,
worse.
even lamer.
But a turtle shoulder, so.
Okay. Shelly, is that the end of your stuff?
Would that count as my action? My bonus action?
That would be
Which
an
one?
action.
Alright. See. Okay, then that's all I'll do.
Okay. You break the chains off. Thrax, you're up.
Okay, so the lay of the land is one guard blinded, another guard in chains and ducked into the alley. It sounds like there's a third guard that is going to get rammed, but for now there's what, one front, one back?
One front, one back, yep.
Can I, like, how much space are we talking in between, say, where we are and where the guards are? Is it like just a few feet?
Yeah, between you would be towards the back, so there would be about like 8 feet between you and the guard in the back.
Yeah, I don't want to do anything with my manacles. I just want to run forward and like use both feet to kick at like the back of the head of the guard in front of us. Just flying kick at this thing.
Absolutely.
Decapitation.
Hell yeah.
Go
I love
ahead.
that.
Go ahead and make go ahead and make the check. That's a unarmed strike.
Really give him a toe bean slap.
Yeah, I'm gonna use claws, assuming that my feet are probably pretty gnarly.
Sure.
Oh god.
13?
13.
Do you have inspiration?
I do. Oh,
You do have
Do
it.
I
Wait,
need it, though?
does he have advantage on that because it's a surprise round?
Oh,
Because they are surprised.
No.
yeah.
Inspiration.
You do have
Need some
inspiration
monk
if you
shit.
need it.
I might need it. I'm 13 is so low. All right, I'm gonna use my point of inspiration. I'm gonna go again.
Okay.
Come on, ice cream.
Nice.
There it is.
There you go. 19 will hit. That is 6 points to the one in the front.
Amazing.
I would actually. Okay, that's fine. I wouldn't have made it non-lethal, but I think the intention would have been to have like just knock him prone as long as I go prone at the same time. I don't know if that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine. You don't want to
Okay.
do damage?
I don't. Yeah, the damage is negligible. I don't.
Okay.
I wouldn't necessarily be trying to do damage. Just like take them to the ground.
Okay. That brings us to the top. Let's see if initiative works this time. Why is it not pulling people in? I don't
It does
understand.
show everyone is offline except for like 3 people for me.
It's showing everybody online for me.
Yeah.
yeah. I opened and closed and everyone was there and I could see all the
Weird.
NPCs.
Huh. Okay.
Let's see if I refresh.
Oh, that's so
There we
cool.
go.
If you highlight your guys' username, you get to see your founder number.
That's cool.
Ooh.
Oh, that's awesome. Roddy, you're up.
All right. I'm going to charge, and I'm going to. If we're not doing damage, I'm going to. I just want to charge in and use my hammering horns. I would like to make an attack with my horns.
Okay.
And then bonus action, push him back 10 feet as one of the features I have. So I just need a hit with my horns first. And I don't know my modifier to that yet. And would I get sneak attack because we surprised him?
No, because you're back at the top of the order. But if you have, if you attack one of the ones that has somebody next to them, you would get sneak attack damage.
Oh, awesome! The dude who I'm going for that's blinded. Next to the guy that's blinded. Nori's right there, right?
Nori is next to the one that's blinded. Thrax is next to the other one in the front. Rad is next to the one in the alley. The only person that doesn't have anybody on them is the one in the back.
So that's the only one that wouldn't get sneak attack on it?
Correct.
All right, then let me go for the one that Thrax is with.
Okay.
I'm gonna break your no damage rule, and I'm gonna do damage.
There was no rule, sir.
Not rule, but you said no damage.
I was just trying to get him prone so that if anyone attacked him, they would get advantage on the roll.
Okay, word. So
Specifically
I would get
me, because I am a terrible roller.
Well, I would get advantage on this because now
What do
he's
you
prone,
mean?
right?
That's up to Hunter.
The one, there are two of them that are prone. So which one are you attacking?
The one that Thrax is on.
Yes, that one is prone.
So I would get advantage on the roll that I just rolled a 9 on.
Yes, because it's a melee attack. Yeah.
Amazing.
Does a 14 hit?
14 is the armor class. That'll hit.
Sweet. And then my bonus action, that guard has to make a DC 11 strength check. And because he's prone, I'm sure he gets disadvantage on that. And I'm going to just yeet him 10 feet away from us.
Nice.
That's such a wild concept that you're going to hit the guy who's already on the ground and knock him backwards 10 feet.
Yeah. Fuck that
Drive
one
him
guard
further into
in
the
particular.
dirt, you know?
Let's see here. You said strength, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like in golf. You clip under the ball to launch it up in the air. He's just doing that with his horns.
Yeah, he gets tossed ragdoll style backwards.
Amazing.
Awesome. And you said there's buildings around. Could I aim it so he hits one of the buildings?
Oh my god.
I just want to like knock this guy out. I just really want him to not be in the fight anymore.
I love that.
This
'Cause they
scene
have-
is so much like Goat Simulator.
Yeah, it's so good. Huh. I'll roll a d4.
I believe.
1 or 2, he is by the door. No, 4, he is knocked into the street.
Okay. That is my action. Oh, that did damage. We already covered that. That
Yes.
was 7 damage. Does hammering horns do any? Oh, 2 DC. Oh yeah. So also sneak attack. Fantastic. That is 2d6. So that's an extra 4 damage.
4 damage, so
Nice.
8 damage total. Okay, he is thrown backwards.
11 damage.
11 damage. Okay.
Yeah.
Thrax, you're up.
Okay. Half my movement to stand. The one that I took down has now like ragdolled into the street. Ahead of us?
Correct.
Okay. Is the one that Nori took down within melee for me at the moment?
Easy for you to get to melee, yes. 10 feet from you.
Okay. So stand up, half my movement, 10 feet to go make an attack on the one that is blinded?
Yeah. For all intents and purposes, blinded.
Blinded prone,
Not prone, but you do have advantage on the attack because he's blinded.
but advantage because he's blinded. That's all I really needed. Let's be honest.
I mean, attack rolls against
Doesn't matter
blinded
why.
creatures have advantage.
Attack rolls on creature what?
If you're blinded, you get an advantage.
Oh
on
yeah,
it.
yeah.
No, Noelle's just reiterating what's already been said.
Got it.
I
So
don't
I'm
know.
gonna go unarmed strike.
I wanna be a
again.
part
Same
of
thing with the
this.
knuckles. Probably just manacles in and just like
I like the subtle like New York stank you put on that of I want to be a part of this.
Continue.
Oh man.
I better hit this guy now because we have built this up so much. No, I did not.
That is a miss.
Oh, no.
You throw your punch, and he's not completely blind. Like he's just doesn't know how to interpret the amount of stimulus that is going into his visual senses.
Sure.
But something in there sees that punch coming and ducks.
Yeah, 7 foot knoll.
Yeah,
Two
you
fists coming
block
his
out a lot of
direction.
the light.
Yeah.
I'm just a big dark shadow that
Yeah.
smells awful.
Wait a
How about-
second. How are you punching anyway? Aren't you chained up and manacled?
I'm
He's
literally
just
like,
using
holding
both fists.
holding both hands
Both
together and
hands.
using it like a club.
Hammer
It's a
fist.
Star Trek
Yeah.
punch.
I'm gonna
Judo
flurry of blows on that one
Go for it.
and try to. Is this also with advantage?
Yeah, he's blind.
Okay.
All attacks on blinded creatures.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
No way. No way you did that again, bro.
I get 2. I
You
get
do.
2.
I hope it's a third 11.
If it's another 11 with advantage,
Oh, thank
Oh,
God.
23.
nice. Way
Uh,
better, way better.
So
Holy.
you swing to the left, he moves out of the way. You swing to the right, he moves out of the way, and then you just headbutt into the middle, and do 6 points of damage.
Amazing.
Oh my God.
End of your turn, Thrax.
well, I think I would step away and try to get back towards someone else in the group without incurring opportunity attack. But I don't know who is nearby me.
Roddy and
Roddy
Nori.
and Nori are both near you.
Is there any way I can just put myself between the enemy and one of them?
You are currently in between this guy and Roddy.
Okay, that's fine.
But Nori is in melee with this guy.
Ooh. Okay.
Nothing really you can do about that.
There's not really anything I can do about that. Yeah. So I'll just post.
Okay. Nori, you're up.
Okay. So my senses are heightened.
Yes.
Can I hear the jingling of keys on
Oh my
any of
goodness.
these people?
Make a perception check.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Oh, come on! That's so unfair.
Inspiration,
There's a
inspiration.
there's a
Anybody-
lot of
did anyone
there's a lot of
give
stuff
me
happening right now.
inspiration in the chat?
Not
Oh, yeah, she
currently.
did. Yeah.
Damn
Not
it.
currently.
You hear the jingle of keys from everybody, and it's
Yeah.
all their car
All I
keys
hear
and
is
house
like
keys.
Drax breathing really
Yeah.
heavily.
No.
There's a lot of jingle and chains when you
You're
try
also-
to punch and miss a lot.
You're also focusing on like
Yeah.
enhancing this other person's vision. Like it's hard
Yeah.
to sort through what you're hearing, what he's hearing. It's difficult.
Okay.
I love the approach though.
Ah, the intention was there. Okay.
shot.
So we're gonna like try to fight our way out of this, I guess. The guy that I'm in melee with.
Yes.
Oh God. What should I do? What should I do? What should I do?
Melt his brain.
So are we all attached to each other with chains?
No.
No. Okay, so we're just all chained on our own. I guess since I've already tripped and like kind of fallen into this guy, I'm just gonna try to like take my chains and to, like sweep them under his feet and trip him again.
Excellent. Go ahead and Go ahead and make a... We'll just call this an athletics check.
Athletics check? Okay. No advantage because he's disoriented?
You're gonna make an athletics check against his athletics check. I'll give him
Okay.
disadvantage on it because he can't see it coming.
Perfect.
Okay, this worked
I'm
last
just
time
rolling
though.
low today.
So
Yeah, you know, I have
How
been
many
rolling low, but
11s?
I've been rolling well, so it's
I have
cool,
faith.
Cool.
You swing your chain underneath his legs and just wipe them out from underneath him. His head hits the ground.
Oh,
Crack. Can we talk
Yeah,
about
there's-
how Nori
Nice.
is a better monk than I am?
Can we talk about how none of you are the class you're supposed to be?
Gosh, what is happening?
I feel
Hey, I
like
have no
Roddy is
weapon.
kind of roguish.
What am I supposed to do?
I'm a wizard.
Billy is more of a rogue. Roddy is more of a ranger.
Billy's just a cleric.
Nori's
Yeah.
more of a monk. Thrax is more of a barbarian. Shelly is more of a cleric, and Rad's
a-
there.
Rad's a barbarian. Rad
pretty
did
close.
it. Rad does it right.
Rad's a barbarian. Rad is correct in what he does.
Rad's a barbarian when he's not being like a passive NPC.
Rad is a barbarian that doesn't want to rage though.
Right.
So he's
Yeah.
basically just a
Classic
fighter.
Blender.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Okay. End of your turn, Nori?
Yes.
Okay.
Technically, would I still have a bonus action? Or no? Because I did make a perception check.
You did make a perception check. I would say yes, you still have a bonus action.
Okay. Can I use... I have the Dance of Distraction. So can
Mhm.
I use, like, my Dance of Distraction to, like, maybe, like, use my tail to, like, throw something to distract, like, one of the other guards? To try to give someone else, like, advantage on a strike? Typically would give me advantage.
Yeah, that's gonna be like a hard. That's how it works on that one.
Ah, that's fine. Then I'm good.
Okay, that brings us to one of the guards. He is going to. This is the one in the back who hasn't been attacked at all. So he's going to run up. He's going to stab at Thrax.
I really just want a Rad to, like, sit on someone. Or even Shelly. Shelly's so
just
tall.
wait.
8 points of damage, Thrax.
Oh, no.
Definitely hits.
Shelly, you're up.
Okay. Can you tell me what kind of weapons besides the longsword the guards have?
That seems to be all they're carrying. Longsword, and like some of them have some sort of like buckler on their arm.
Okay. And with all
Oh,
of
they
this,
they also would have like a hand crossbow at their on their belt.
ooh, ooh. Okay. Mr. Prone guy who just got his head knocked about. I think I might want to just maybe take that crossbow.
Okay.
See if I can
Nice.
just wrestle that away a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. I would say that would be your action to get that off of his belt and like grab the bolt and get it loaded up. But you are a fighter. You could action surge.
I was just about to say. I think I'm gonna go ahead and just do that.
Go for it.
I love it.
Action
Who
surge.
are you? Who are you shooting? The one that is like that you just stole this from, or the one that just attacked
Oh my
Thrax?
god.
Oh my god.
No, I'm gonna shoot the guy who attacked Thrax.
Okay.
Amazing.
Let's see if I can't hit Thrax.
You know,
19 will hit.
Pew, pew, pew.
That is 6 points of damage. Okay. End of your turn, Shelly?
Yeah, that'll be the end of my turn.
Excellent. Rad. That brings us to you, my friend.
Okay. Still have this chain around this guy.
You do.
And I imagine that like I dove with him and got him on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like sitting there pulling the chain as tight as I can while I'm telling him about like the problems of a fascist governmental system.
I love that.
And how that it's actually working against him while making him think that like it's good for him. And just pulling as hard as I can on this chain.
Amazing.
Make me an athletics check. You're raging, you have advantage on it.
All right. Athletics this time, not acrobatics.
You don't want to do another backflip?
I mean, another
I mean,
backflip.
who doesn't want to do another backflip? But
This guy's unconscious.
Hey,
Oh, man.
No, now he can't hear why the police system is bad and learn from it.
Wait.
His education's been disrupted.
Okay, and I noticed that he's unconscious.
Cool. Anything else, Rad?
So I'll remove my chains and then kind of look at the rest of the group. And I'm so okay. There's one guy that's blind. There's one guy that is there's like a cluster of a few of us and guards.
Yeah,
the blind guard, the guard attacking Thrax.
Nori, Shelly, and Thrax are all on two
These
guards.
two
One
okay.
who's on the ground, one who's up.
And then there's one that got knocked 10 feet away.
Roddy is standing a little ways away with
baby.
a guard 10 feet away from him on the ground
Okay.
in the street.
I'm a little concerned about that guard, like getting up and being like, "Oh, this is bad," and running off. So I'm gonna run to him if I
Okay.
can make it to him.
Absolutely. What's your movement
Okay.
speed?
30.
Okay.
30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can get to him.
Okay. So I'm gonna get to him, and then I don't have a lot of bonus action. Wait. Okay. So I now have unarmed fighting. So can I use a bonus action to make a second attack?
Yes.
Yay!
Oh.
that's cool.
Is that the
That's the feat that I picked up at level 4.
okay. Nice.
Because I broke my bindle.
Rad is also a better monk
And
than I am. so great, guys.
Classic.
Oops, all monks.
Oops, all monks.
oops, all bugs. And this guy is prone, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
He's prone as fuck. He's down.
Okay.
One
You-
handed smack.
You just jump on him, punch straight to the
Amazing.
face. You hear
Oh.
a crack. He is not moving.
Okay. Well, and that's actually, there should be an 8 for damage because that doesn't take my rage damage into account.
Okay.
He dies a little more.
He's a
That was
little
a
bit
whole-
more dead.
Blood just trickles out of his.
Oh, no.
I'm assuming you guys know about the 5-knuckle shuffle brought to us all by the infamous John Cena. Because Rad just... Ba-boom!
Rad. As you feel this crack beneath you and you see not moving, make a wisdom save.
Oh no!
Oh, no.
You feel that heat begin to build up inside. It's not overwhelming, but it is there.
Go away. And
Um,
that's all he's doing.
End of your turn would bring us to the guard you just murdered. That brings us to the guard
He
that
turns and
is
says, "Why, Rad? Why?"
that is currently blind. He's going to wildly swing. He has disadvantage on it. That was with disadvantage?
Wow.
He rolled a 17 and a 16 on the die.
Unacceptable.
Fuck that.
Oh my
That
God.
is 4 points of damage, Nori.
4 points of damage? Okay.
Yep. End of his turn, though. He is upright now. Guard 3 is unconscious in an alley.
No.
Roddy, your turn.
This dude's like full dead.
The one that you headbutted, you have no idea, but Rad is currently on top of him with bloody knuckles.
All right, I feel like Rad's got the situation under control.
Handled. Yeah, he's fine.
I'm just gonna give Rad a fist bump and be like, "Good job," and then I'm gonna run back.
He breaks your hand.
No.
How? There's only one dude left. There's two, the blind one and the one that nobody's hit yet.
Yes, the blind guy and the one that has actually landed a hit.
I'm gonna go on the non-blind guy. How many feet away is he from me?
He'd be close, 20 feet.
Awesome. The same thing. I'm just gonna run at him and just yeah, and just fucking knock him back, preferably
really
into
glad.
a wall.
I'm really glad you turned those manacles into sand, though. Like,
No.
Really
I just
glad.
used the sand to open the manacles.
That's
And
right.
remember,
I'm sorry.
it's about the stride. You gotta get the stride.
I just wanted to see you,
You
do it
think-
again. That's
You think Roddy could do this sort of thing if his hands were bound?
no?
Like what? Shoulder
no.
rotation? No.
You need freedom for this. Yeah.
Usain Bolt on the.
Oh my goodness. Roddy runs like the cop from Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. Flintlock Wood!
I love that Roddy's headbutt gets sneak attack, not because it's like finesse and sneaky, but people just don't expect this
Yeah.
guy to just run headlong.
Absolutely.
Or head first.
I can't rationalize not giving him sneak attack on it because it's so out
No, I
of
love
left
it.
field.
So good.
Okay.
So I need
yeah.
to.
Make your attack. Oh, 13 will miss. You do have a point of
Damn.
inspiration.
I mean, I gotta use it. I'm using it. Oh, come on.
Oh,
15 hits. This guy
Recover.
gets hit,
That's
fails the save.
Amazing.
and that's gonna be 11 points of damage, and he goes flying 10 feet back.
Incredible.
Nice.
Yo, sneak attack is awesome.
That is
As a
amazing.
rogue is nuts. This is my first rogue. I'm having such a good time.
He flies. Thrax, that brings us to you.
Does it?
It does.
Okay. The blinded guy is up, right?
Yes, the blind guy is up.
And he hit Nori.
He did.
So as he hits Nori, Thrax is going to panic. And you're going to see that same kind of bloodshot effect in his eyes, and they pin out and get dilated. I'm going to have
He
him...
takes Nori hostage.
Stand
yet.
down.
Yeah. I'm going to have him stand on his hands and, like, reverse kick up in the air into this guy's chin. Like, I'm just going to do anything at this point.
Break
to
his
put
nose
him-
into his brain.
Yeah, just, I want to try and take him out in one hit if I can.
You're
Go
gonna
for
get, like, wheelbarrow position and then donkey kick him?
Exactly.
Amazing.
Whoa. That's good. That's
so
That's
cool.
awesome.
Now comes back to donkeys.
And nothing.
Oh my! Oh, that one.
Wow. I failed that so hard.
Wait, no,
wait.
you have an advantage.
Advantage.
You do
He's
have-
blind.
Yeah,
You
but
do
you
have
did.
advantage. You do have
do.
advantage.
'Cause
He
he's
is
blind,
blind.
yeah. Gonna give us a
Another
heart
blind.
I
attack.
forgot
Get
about
another
him
nat
being
one.
blind. Okay.
another now.
I just want to see
That'd
it.
be incredible.
what?
23. That is enough. You spin around. You donkey kick this guy. And you like a little bit of foam beginning to appear like in your mouth.
good.
And he hits the ground. So that would be 6, but it's 8, correct?
Yes, that is
Okay.
correct.
Nice.
He hits the ground. He is not
Spicy.
moving. Nori,
Suspicious.
you're up.
Okay, so 3 of the 4 guards are down, correct?
Yes.
Yes, okay, amazing.
Technically, all 4 guards are down. One of them is still alive or conscious.
Oh, he's conscious.
But he is
Okay.
laying on the ground 10 feet away from where Roddy rammed him.
Amazing. So I'm just gonna start searching the guard that Thrax just took out for the keys.
Okay.
I'm gonna go
Make
rifling through his pockets.
make an investigation check.
Perfect. Investigation. I have a 0 to that. 13.
13. You do find a set of keys.
I'm just gonna turn to Shelly, who wasn't too far from me, and be like, a little help, please, with the key.
Okay. That brings us to the one who just got thrown. He's going to use half his movement to stand up, and then
Mistake.
stay down. And then he's going to charge Roddy and make an attack. And misses.
Not as intimidating when he does it, you know?
Shelly, you're up.
Okay. Can I eyeball with maybe medical knowledge who looks more dead?
Who looks more dead?
Between who?
The 2 guards that are down, not the unconscious guard in the alley.
Make a medicine check.
Who looks more dead? What kind of question is that, Mel? Just deviates into
Oh,
necromancy.
wow.
Ooh, well, she
Ooh.
fucking knows.
I guess.
The one that Rad punched into the face
Amazing.
looks like they have a skull fracture.
Cool.
They look real bad. The one that Thrax just kicked is on the ground and clearly not moving, but it doesn't seem to be as serious.
Okay. I'll use my actual action to try and get Nori uncuffed.
Okay. Yeah, you take the keys, start searching through them to try and get Nori uncuffed. Go ahead and make an investigation check for me.
God, I can't roll badly.
Those are dangerous
yeah.
words.
Shelly,
Then
Shelly,
we
you
all
get
die.
Nori open. Not a problem.
Okay.
Yay!
Would that be all of my
Yeah,
action?
that'd be it.
Okay.
Rad.
Okay. There's still
The
just
corners
one.
of your vision are just a little red.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
So I'm just Rad's just gonna whip around and look at the rest of the group and just searching kind of for a target.
Mhm.
And there's the
There's
one guy
one
that's
left
conscious.
who is still up.
Okay. And he's just going to make a beeline and is just gonna just grab him whole full body and try to lift him up and slam him to the ground
Amazing.
as hard as he can.
Make an
Just-
athletics check.
Hey.
You have advantage on it.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Ooh.
18. Yeah, you just grab him, pull him up into the air, bring him, throw him down onto the ground. You're just chucking him down at the ground as hard as you can.
Just hitting the ground
Okay.
and hitting him with my fists at the same time.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Slamming him between the two.
Amazing.
Yeah, you into the ground. He is not moving.
Was that the blind guy or the other guy I knocked?
The guy,
Blind guy went
the
down
second,
already.
the second guy you knocked.
Okay. That Rad and Robbie. Fucking
Okay.
boom.
I do it
boom,
at
combos.
once
Good.
and then I let him go.
Okay. You leave his body laying there, sort of stand up, your hands just sort of like flexing and unflexing, just shaking just a little bit as that adrenaline in your system is just refusing to wear off.
I'm doing everything I can not to just roar at this guy, alive or not.
Okay.
Because I know from here we need to be a little bit clandestine.
So what are you guys doing?
Shelly's gonna immediately go to Skull Fracture guy and try and help him not die.
Ooh,
And,
interesting.
No, normally I would do a medicine check, but if it's truly a skull fracture, I think she's gonna use a hit dice.
Okay. Nine.
Wow.
You reach out, you touch the side of his head, you hear this sickening, like, snapping sound as the bone pops back up into place. And the skin stitches shut just a little bit.
For some reason, that's so much worse than imagining it like being bashed in. Oh,
Okay, so much worse in reverse.
Yeah.
Okay,
You heard it here first, folks. Healing is worse than damage.
is he regaining consciousness or is he still out?
He's not regaining consciousness.
Okay. Shelly's going to... She looks a little bit tired, but she's going to go over to the other one that I believe Thrax donkey kicked into unconsciousness and do a check to see if he's stable.
Sure. Make a medicine check.
Can I do the help action to try to assist to be like, this is the problem with this guy?
Sure.
Okay. Advantage then?
Yeah.
Nat 20.
Killing it, girl.
Oh
my god, go Shelly.
You walk over there. You look him over. He is dead. But like
Mostly dead.
mostly dead.
Mostly dead.
The heart's still faintly there.
Still a little fresh.
I think Shelly's gonna reach into the medical knowledge that she didn't necessarily knew she knew.
Mm-hmm.
And attempt some good old... Well, I'm assuming if the... Well, wait. Is the heart faint? How's his breathing?
Fading quickly.
Okay, we're going to try just some good old-fashioned CPR.
Okay.
And see how that goes. So I'm going to go ahead and roll with advantage here.
Nice.
He is not returning to consciousness. The breathing stabilizes a little bit,
Yeah.
but he still seems bad.
You kind of see some panic and weirdly color in Shelly's face for the first time, and well, probably ever that you've seen her. And she's definitely mumbling to herself. She's just like, "Come on, stay with me. Not this one again. Not this one again. Please, stay with me. Stay with me. Stay with me." That's pretty much all you see.
Okay. What's everybody else doing?
I'm taking this one that I slammed and dragging him into the alleyway.
Okay. Okay.
Opposites work
I'm
together.
more like, okay, cool. Yes, try to keep them alive. I appreciate that. Also, I don't want more to come, so we don't kill more of them.
Yeah.
You are also out in the street.
Are there witnesses? Has anybody seen us?
You want to make a perception check?
I would, because I might have to take a few dash actions right now.
No. Hey, we're in the gardens. Like, really?
Yeah. Is this
Oh
really
yeah, come on, this
normal.
has
out of the
gotta
ordinary?
happen.
Just every other day.
21.
21?
Nice.
21. You see one figure sort of up on a balcony of a building, just sort of like looking down at you.
Is it
As I
Pogo?
see Roddy look up, can I wave?
Sure. You wave. They do not wave back.
Man.
What race are they?
That's just rude.
Nice.
Hard to tell.
Hey, you cool?
What does the building look like? Like, what building are they in the balcony of?
It's a tall, sort of ramshackled metal building.
Oh, you could totally fucking climb that. You
I
could
could.
totally
Looks,
climb
I
that.
have a
kinda
feat
like,
for climbing.
Looks kind of like a bunch of like shipping containers.
Come on, Daniel.
Okay.
You are also a monk now. Go for it.
Oops.
We are all
All right.
monks.
Yeah. I can climb as if it's not. I can climb as if it is difficult terrain with no climbing equipment. How
Correct.
far up is he?
He would be about 60 feet up.
Wait, what's your subclass?
Go.
Mastermind.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah, that's a
I-
racial ability because he's a goat man.
I was thinking
I-
thief gets second story work.
I'm going to. Yeah, I don't want. Yeah, I'm gonna run up, especially with Nori's encouragement on this. I'm running up, taking a dash action so I can get
Just
there.
Emily hyping you up.
So he's 60 feet up. You can move as if it's difficult terrain. That means half movement speed.
It's half, but I dash, so I
So you
get
dash.
30 feet up.
30 feet up. Okay.
Or what's my movement? No, my movement's 30, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can
the-
bonus action dash though.
you could bonus action dash as a rogue.
At 45.
Oh, yes.
Do it.
Yes,
do
absolutely.
it. Do it.
We're 45. We're
poor
45 in there.
Please. A bunch of guards get taken out.
And then a goat. You see a goat charging.
Okay.
Boom.
Just boom,
And then-
boom, 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 boom.
Just goes up.
Just straight up.
Sonic the Goat Man.
That's so,
So,
much better than an
the-
intimidation
So
check, by the way.
terrifying.
The reason
Run
the
straight
reason
at him.
you move up as if it's difficult terrain is that you don't go straight up. You
to,
go
like-
in like a zigzag pattern because you have to be like sideways against the wall, like running this way and then
I'm
running this way.
loops around the building.
You ever seen a goat go up a straight cliff? That's how they go up. They go in zigzags.
They do.
Roddy's got the zig and the zag.
Okay.
Zigzag,
Um,
razzmatazz.
Oh my god.
You run up there. As you're running up, you hear a door just shut above you. What is everybody else doing?
Can I go through these guards' equipment and
Sure.
like see what they have on them?
Sure.
Looking for money, weapons, additional keys to get everyone out of their shackles.
Mhm.
Maybe take their coat or something to like use it as a disguise. Basically, whatever I can pillage off of these guys.
It would be a little wild if every one of the manacles had a different set of keys.
Right? That'd be
No,
perfect.
they all unlock with the same key.
Oh, perfect.
That would be the worst.
You guys, not this one.
I'm telling you, it's sand or nothing, baby.
You get you start unlocking everybody's manacles. You get the do you get everybody unlocked? Going through their equipment, they don't have a ton of stuff on them. They've got they each have the longsword. They each have a hand crossbow strapped to their side, a quiver with 10 bolts in it, and then their leather armor. And
takes
a couple
10
of
minutes.
them have a little buckler attached to their arm as well.
Okay,
If
I'll
you wanna
take
put
the
that
one of
armor
the
on.
crossbows.
Sure.
And we're not wearing our armor. We don't have any of our
Correct.
equipment, right? Okay. And then if we're,
Wearing armor.
how long would it take to
Wearing
get the armor off of
clothes.
them? 10 minutes?
To remove it, It would take a little while. They're unconscious dead weight. That's going to be more difficult than if they were helping you get it off of them.
I'll just take the crossbow. I'll take several of the bolts.
Okay.
Several.
I think
more
I would.
than one quiver.
I think I would sidle up to Nori in this moment as he's kind of bundling all these crossbow bolts into a pack, or I'm assuming
Probably a quiver.
yeah, something. And I would just hold the manacles out to him and say, I think maybe we should keep these just in case.
Just in case. That's probably a good idea. Should we
I
chain
hand
them up?
If we can keep one, just one for us. I think some of them might be dead. So
that's true.
It's fair now. Anything, it's fair. We
Okay.
can keep that.
Just like throw the manacles over my shoulder.
Yeah, he can't take them, but okay. And then, what's the street look like? Do we have any idea where we are?
You have no idea. You've never been here before.
Roddy's never been here before? Roddy, have you been here before? Oh, he's up at top.
Roddy has been to Catagus. Roddy has never been to the garden.
Been to Catagus. Okay, got it.
And now he's getting the bird's eye view from
Okay.
45 feet up in the air.
I think I'm gonna go over to Shelly
Okay.
and be like, Shelly, we need to leave.
As far as you can tell, Shelly cannot hear you. She is seemingly lost in kind of mumbling something. It kind of looks like she's talking to somebody and refers to them as doctor.
Okay.
I'm gonna lose another one.
Oh God. Can I burn my last hit die to try to calm Shelly down?
Sure.
Okay.
You burn your last hit die. And just to clarify, are you spending your last hit die, or are you spending it out of your hit points?
No, I'm using my last hit die.
Okay. They're gonna come back slow.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, this is big time.
Alrighty. So, do you want me to just roll my last one?
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to calm Shelly down.
Okay.
And like pull her back from wherever she is.
Mm-hmm. So sort of like dull the senses and then reopen them.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and roll the hit die. Better you roll, the more effective it is.
Thrax, have you been to
the
garden?
Okay.
Go.
No.
Shelly, you feel your mind sort of cloud for a moment and then clears.
What was I doing?
I think you were trying to save them. But we have to go, Shelly. We can't stay here.
We keep killing everybody.
I know.
I don't mean to.
Yeah.
About that time, Roddy, you get to this balcony. Sort of vault over the balcony, land in the like superhero pose.
Yeah.
Black Widow.
There is nobody on this balcony, and there's a door shut in front of you.
As I see Roddy up on the balcony, can I make out that he's kind of at a stopping point? Like he can't get any further, or
I mean, there's a door in front of him. That doesn't mean he can't get
he
any
can just
further.
walk inside.
Doors never stop me
barrier.
before it's
I was just gonna say, I
Got
know.
sand, Thrax.
Yeah. Does he
Everything
not?
is sand.
Does he sand?
Roddy has an Elsa moment and goes, "The doors never bothered me anyway."
Just blast it open with sand.
You guys make fun of my jokes?
I think what I would do is
like your
assume that he
jokes.
shouldn't be up there and probably just slide the body that Nori just looted underneath the balcony so that he has something springy to land on.
Aw.
Oh, you're such a
That's
sweet
sweet.
guy. can I make like a perception or investigation check just to see if I can find any information about who I think this could have been? Do I think they're, or maybe that would also be insight? Can I do insight on the dude, and then also investigation to figure out like about this building and what it is?
I would say make an investigation check. You don't have a whole lot to go off of what the dude, the guy, but maybe you'll be able to find something up here.
Yeah, 21.
You find there are small footprints up here. Look a little bit like paw pads that are around. You also see
They have a puppy.
with the 21, I'll give you it looks like whoever was on this balcony got up here in a similar way you did, but it looks like they were running along other rooftops and then sort of vaulted up on here. You see a spot where it looks like they landed kind of hard up on this balcony.
What kind of paw prints are they? Would they be cat-like paw prints?
Make a nature check.
Go for cat.
He's seen chickens, but has he seen a cat?
20. They look like a rabbit.
A rabbit.
But like
Ooh.
larger than your average rabbit. And
like a rabbit folk. Roddy knows that
Yeah.
rabbit folk exist. Okay,
Yeah.
word. Awesome. Well, if that person also got here inconspicuously, then Roddy would be like, all right, he'd like, I don't know, salute at the door, tip his little hat, and then run back down.
Okay. You run back down to the ground. You get back up with the rest of the group. What are you guys doing? You got to get off the street.
Dude up there was roof jumping, but I think that's also like a criminal or something. I don't think he'll like snitch or anything. I don't know. He also like doesn't know who we are. I might be a giveaway because I got horns. I'm a little goat, but I don't know. I think we'll be chilling.
I'm just a little goat.
Is there an exit through the alley that Rad ducked into?
Onto a different street, yeah.
Ducked. Oh, onto a different street. Is there a door into one of the buildings?
Yeah, there'd be entry exit points.
Do any of them look less conspicuous than the big stack of shipping containers?
Not necessarily. A lot of the buildings look pretty similar in this area.
Okay.
I think I think I'd like to manacle the guard that I did indeed heal and just sack a potato.
Okay.
What race are the guards?
They are a mixture. Two of them are gnomes. One of them is a human, and one looks half-elven.
Wait, which one did I just pick up?
A gnome.
Oh, great, easy.
Perfect.
So you're picking up the one that Rad caved his skull in.
That's
That
correct.
you healed.
Yeah.
Yeah, did you heal him or did you like taxidermy him?
I healed him, and
Do
I
we
think
know?
no, I did heal him, and I healed this guy, and I think that if we're gonna get Billy, we need to talk to him when he wakes up.
Is there a door on the street
Okay.
that looks unlocked, or like it could be
He got
accessible?
sand.
You in the sand.
Locks are no longer
You
a
in the
problem.
sand.
You're a rogue. You have lockpicks.
Oh, that's also
You've
true.
solved my lock puzzle. the key was sand all along.
The real key was the sand you found in your shoes along the way.
Oh.
You can make an investigation check if you want to start like jimmying doorknobs.
I just want to find a door to a space that we can use, a basement or something.
We should go like a few blocks away so we're not so close to the crime scene. Like at least a few blocks. What? It's like the nighttime, right? It's like late.
You have no idea. You're deep underground.
Oh, okay.
Nori, does this mean
It's
I'm a
always nighttime in
criminal
the
now?
gardens.
I was
19?
born in the darkness, molded by it. With a 19, you look around. You find very quickly one of the very interesting things about a city that is home to a lot of criminals is there's really no point in having any like half-assed locks. So every door is either incredibly well reinforced or doesn't even have a lock on it.
Oh.
All right, well, let's just get off
In a
the
city
street.
where everyone knows how to pick locks, it makes no sense to have basic locks on doors.
Is there a space that looks quiet?
Yeah, you could move down a little ways and duck into a quiet space.
I think I probably would push the door open and find, I don't know, something, a relatively empty space maybe?
Okay.
Or even like
which building? You want to go to like one of the ones nearby? You want to move down a way? You want to go to the one that Roddy was looking at?
whatever looks the poorest. Like the
Ooh.
least repair.
That would be the one that Roddy was looking at.
Perfect.
Okay, and are we dragging that guy in with us?
Okay.
it says
On my
yeah.
shoulder.
Perfect.
You pull yourselves into this building. That's where we're gonna take our break. Okay. We've got some. Eric, thank you for the GM inspiration. However, you did pay for player inspiration, and I would feel wrong taking GM inspiration at player inspiration cost.
Just give 2 more player inspirations, we'll be good.
So we'll figure it out. But let's see here. We're gonna go ahead and play a couple of ads here. And we've got one for 1985 games, one for Alchemy, and then we have a new one here, which is pretty cool. There's an organization. Let me pull up my notes so that I get this correct because I am bad at memory. There we go. So there's an organization called Game to Grow, which is a very, very cool charity. They are partnering with 1985 Games, who is one of our sponsors. So 1985 Games for the entire month of July is going to be matching any commissions we earn as a donation to Game to Grow. So if you buy anything using our 1985 link, which is right there for you. If you buy anything using that and use code WAFFLES at checkout, we get 10% of your purchase to help keep the show running, and 10% of that purchase also gets donated to Game to Grow. So we're also going to show the ad for Game to Grow, which is super, super cool.
Yeah, we interviewed them. They're very cool.
Yeah, they're very, very cool people. So we will be back in a little bit, and then we'll dive back in here. Later.
Before you give it to him.
We're not on stream yet. That's fine.
No, we absolutely are.
Oh.
Did they hear me though?
I don't think so. I think
All right, wait.
I think the first thing that came through was before you give it to him.
And then I said don't. Yeah, okay, good. That's fine.
I'm chilling.
Yeah,
I'm
we're
chilling.
not murdering.
Keeping our cold open streak alive.
Yeah, we're good. We're all good.
Fine.
We would never.
Welcome back, everybody. Okay. We return.
Good cover in the chat.
You guys, you pull yourselves into this chamber. Look around. It's quiet. It's dark. Doesn't look furnished. Looks relatively empty. What are you doing?
We got to figure out where we are.
I want to go back up to the top. First off, if we're in the same place as where I think a rabbit folk is, I would like to search. I'd be like, I think this is where the guy is. We might not be alone in here, so I would like to make an investigation check to try to look for
Sure.
that.
Do rabbits smell like Thrax?
They
I'm
should
sure
be able to
s-
see house in the skyline, wouldn't they?
The answer is always sometime, by the way.
Were we taken to the greenhouse at any point though? Like, do we
No.
know where Billy is? No.
Oh, you're separated. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I got an 18.
Well, I got that gnome.
18. You look around. And you do find a set of stairs that goes up.
Okay.
Sure. Yeah, let me climb it.
Let's go meet some NPCs, guys.
I'm gonna be very cautious of the witness that saw us murder a bunch of people, and also could be a criminal if they were jumping from roof to roof.
Mhm.
I feel like that's
They
maybe.
could just be out doing parkour.
Yeah.
That's
they're
true.
training.
They're rabbit folk. They're just hopping
But
around.
then that means they're a regular witness, and then they could potentially snitch.
Either
Even if it's a criminal, they could snitch. We have a snitch on our hands, and we got to deal with this situation.
Yeah.
So I'm looking and climbing.
At least I'm good at giving stitches.
Okay.
Well played.
You get up to the top. Are you trying to be stealthy or just going up?
Like semi-stealthy. Let me
Okay.
just be full stealthy.
Make a stealth check. 19. You are very stealthy. Make me a perception check.
This person may be also stealthy though.
Don't be stealth.
18. The top of the stairs, there's a tripwire.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Damn,
Check
I
what
Trip
trap.
it.
I almost want to trip it to see what happens. Can I investigate and see what that's like attached to it, like what that does?
Looking at with an 18, you see it runs up along the wall, down the ceiling, and you see there is a large like spear mounted on a pendulum that when it tripped it would just go into
Awesome.
whoever
Oh my
was there.
goodness.
Okay, sweet. Glad I got awesome. Whew. Glad I saw that. Let me not trip it.
Okay.
We have that guard.
Are we with Roddy at all? Or just Roddy kind of went off?
Roddy
Throwing
just
that out
said
there.
he was exploring. He didn't say anything about telling anyone where he was going, so
Okay. Cool.
I just said be on the lookout for rabbit folk.
Great.
If any of
I
you
want-
wanted to come with me, you're more than welcome. Just be stealthy about it.
I just want that spear.
Let me not. I'll leave it be. I just won't trip it yet.
okay.
I'll step over
Okay.
and try to keep going.
So that is at the top stair.
Okay, what's at the
Um,
top of the stairs?
So sort of looking around the corner, you see a small room. You see a door that looks like it opens up onto a balcony. You see some beanbag chairs and a hammock that is strung up in the rafter.
Okay, is there?
Someone definitely lives here.
Yeah, I'm fine if I get
Bag chair.
It's us now.
feeling that this. I don't. Okay, hold on. You let me investigate some more. But like, be ready to like run away. Like, Roddy's on the edge right now. I like to ready in action to run away, but continue to investigate until I find the person that lives here.
Okay.
Is
So you're stepping
That-
over the tripwire and looking around?
I don't know why, but I just got a gut feeling that this might be a bad idea.
I'm just clarifying.
Not the spear or anything. It's the gut feeling.
Yeah, let me step over. Can I check for more traps?
Okay. Make an investigation check.
Okay. There's no like pressure plate after the tripwire.
Hey, you never know, man.
Oh, this game makes me paranoid.
Wow.
It always has. Anytime I say anything, Daniel goes, "Why'd you say that, though?"
Daniel, you know.
Playing with you gives me
know.
trust issues, bro. Ever since I unleashed the apocalypse in the other game, I have to be super duper careful before I make anything slip at all.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
A clarifying question. That's a trap.
Oh my goodness. Thanks for the raid, guys.
Appreciate it.
Welcome to the
trust
nonsense.
I'm losing my mind. My blood pressure's so high right now. I'm gonna.
You look on the floor around the section in front of you, past the tripwire. You do not see like a pressure plate or anything like that. It looks to be the only trap that you see.
All right, sweet. So yeah, I step over. I'm in the room. You said like beanbags in a hammock. Does this look like? Is this person just a fan of comfy furniture like I am, or is this like a child's room?
Make a. I'll just give you. It doesn't look like a child's room.
Okay. I think that makes me feel better.
Why? None of this makes sense right
Now
now.
he doesn't have to murder a child.
Looking.
Yeah, if it was a child, the situation becomes like, I don't know, sensitive, because that's like an innocent soul. If it's like an adult, I'm like, all right, they probably did this stuff. I don't know.
Once you hit
God, if
puberty,
it's
it's
a
all the way
snitch.
down. It's just downhill.
You saw a full-grown like rabbit folk bound away across rooftops, and you're worried about there being a child living in this
I've
building?
seen some tall kids. Or 9 years old, bro. Are you what?
You
7, 6, and you're 9 years old.
That is an absolutely fair statement that you're making.
You look around this room, Roddy. There does appear to be a shape in the hammock.
Okay. Oh, my heart is pounding right now. Oh my god.
You
Okay.
scared him.
I'm scared. I am trespassing though. So, okay.
Yeah. Remember, we're the bad guys.
A little bit. Right now, we are a little
Allegedly.
bit the bad guy.
Yeah,
Allegedly.
Everyone
This city of
who
bad
lives
guys.
in this town are bad guys,
True.
technically, or morally
Truly.
gray
Yeah.
at best.
Oh, what do I want to do? What do I want to do?
I think you
What
want to
is-
start moving your
What
stuff
is
in.
everybody else doing? You're downstairs. Roddy's been
Posture.
upstairs for a little while.
We have that guard, right?
We
you
do
have
have
that
that
card?
card. Yeah.
We're just kind of
Did
waiting
we-
for him to wake up, I guess. We need to find Billy,
Yeah.
Right.
because Billy's
Should we-
really the only person who knows their way around here. So, like, how would we get out without Billy? Probably impossible.
I mean, maybe the guard knows where Billy is. Maybe the guard knows where some of our things are. I don't know about you guys. I'm feeling kind of naked.
Yeah, I don't like that they have all our stuff.
I feel fine.
Billy is currently in their cell.
Threx has
using their-
exactly the same equipment he's always had.
Yep, makes sense.
Billy's throwing their voice and using their newest feat, ventriloquism, and just throwing their voice down the hall to anyone who's just being a menace at this point.
Menace to society.
Okay.
Can we maybe just like patch this guy up a little bit more to see if he comes to a little quicker?
Well,
Splash some
actually,
like water on
Shelly
his
would
face?
have to use her stuff
hit die?
to like give him hit points. He
Before you do that-
was dead.
Was dead. Yeah, we brought him back. Okay. So
Before you do that, it's actually better if he's unconscious, because then I can get into his.
Right,
his
right.
mind.
You know,
Yeah.
Nori's just gonna hang out with everybody.
Okay.
Rest.
So Thrax,
Keep
Thing.
patching himself
Thrax,
up.
you wanna spend a hit die to enter his head?
Do it.
I am so nervous about this.
Last time you
Now
tried
I'm
a dream
nervous.
walk,
It's only one hit die, okay? You don't need to go balls to the wall and use all four. Just
But we
use
have to.
one.
We have to find Billy. They're in a
Yeah,
cell
but
somewhere.
I don't feel like that's super hard. I don't feel like that's the hardest thing you've done.
We don't even know if this guard was one of the guards guarding Billy. He could just be some dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I
he's
feel
part
like
of the
it probably works for the
organization.
dudes that have Billy, you know?
Yeah.
So the gnomes, like the gnome family, I feel like it's pretty well known that, like, for the most part, it's like it's gnomes. It's gnomes all the way down.
Oh no.
Is this
Dude,
the all gnomes know each other conversation that we're having right now?
Well, no, we
Because-
had a conversation that like a lot of gnomes are in the family, but not all gnomes. Yeah, it's like
The family is all gnomes, but not all gnomes are the family.
yeah.
I feel like I'm the only one arguing for more hit die because it's possible that this gnome is his own unique snowflake.
How many hit dice do you have, and what's your health points?
This gnome happens to come from a long line of Dragonborn.
I'm very healthy. Well above 80%.
All right, embrace the chaos. You do you, boo.
I don't know how many hit die I have though. If we were
You
resting
7.
all the time in
You
prison,
should have all of
Yeah,
your
I
yeah,
should
yeah,
have them all
yeah.
back.
because you haven't
Yeah.
used any of them, right?
I was the only one who didn't have any at the start of this.
I used all of mine, so
Yep,
I
4.
have none.
I'm gonna burn 2 out of the 4.
Okay.
Find Billy.
Nice.
I have a point of inspiration or no?
You
Yes.
do.
Yes.
I don't- Okay,
Everybody except me has one currently.
Oh, I have one?
Yep.
Sweet.
cool.
That's how we like it.
Yeah.
Wait, that was the wrong. I rolled the wrong one. I'm supposed to be
Unacceptable.
rolling d8s.
And players
Um,
give you inspiration. Oh dear.
They play what?
Why?
Chaos. Come on.
Okay, 6 on the first one.
Good.
Okay.
Oh,
8 on the
my.
second one.
Oh
14 total.
my.
Yes.
Very good roll.
Okay.
Good job, Drax.
Feeling better.
You put your paw on his head, feel the shifting mind underneath you, and delve in. Everything goes dark around you, and you see sort of shattered memories. Doesn't look like his mind is fully interconnected like it should be.
He had a rough day.
He's had a rough day.
Yeah.
What are you looking for specifically?
I want to know where Billy is right now, like being held. Where is Billy being held?
There are sifting through the memories here. Seems like there's 2 locations they could be. One, there is a tower towards the center of the city that has a lot of like prison cells in it. 2, there is a series of catacombs beneath a location called the Greenhouse that also could be the location that they've kept her in. Them in, sorry.
Are those 2 locations separated by a fair bit?
Yes, by quite a bit. The tower's in sort of the northern center of the city.
And the greenhouse is somewhere else.
The greenhouse is closer to where you're at right now.
Okay. Okay. You said catacombs under the greenhouse.
Correct.
Is there any way for me to determine whether or not there is underground access?
Nice.
If there is, this guy doesn't know about it.
Got it. Okay. And they're in one of those 2 locations based on what this individual knows.
That is where, in his head, that is where like important or dangerous people are kept in these locations.
Just a guy. See, I knew. Just a guy. I don't know how far I can push this, but what I would want to know is the quickest, maybe not the quickest, the safest route to the tower if we had to get there from here. I don't know if he would know that, though, because he's a guard. He can go anywhere.
Yeah, it starts piecing together, but you see there's sections that it just sort of like breaks.
Yeah. Okay.
As you're sort of sifting through, you see this red light begin just sort of crawling through the memories. You hear a voice in your head go, "Consume." Would you like to spend another hit die?
So exciting.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, bump it. Let's go. Let's see what happens.
Bump it.
You spend another hit die, and you watch the red begins spreading through and stabbing into these memories before pulsing with this energy as it seems to drain the life out of the movement in the mind around you. The rest of you watch Thrax with his paw on the head, throws his head back, eyes glowing red, and then the head of this guy crushes in his hand. But Thrax, you know anything he knew. It's
Is
all in
Thrax
your head now.
Vecna?
Oh my god, before he started this, I was gonna be like, don't crush him. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Anything
didn't say non-lethal.
anything this guy knew.
You didn't say it.
What was this what was this guard's name?
This guard's name
Oh my
was...
god. Guard number 3.
I will
Chrissy. This guard's name was Chrissy.
Dun, 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 dun.
Hunter.
Give me 1 second.
Oh god.
See, you're taking
this-
too long, and that's making me nervous.
This guard's name was Meadow.
You fucking asshole.
Whoa. Okay.
Oh my lord. You know who?
They're all
I guess
family, right? You said it.
Meadow's father is Hornfell.
You would see that in his memories. Yeah, absolutely.
The man who
Okay.
took us down here.
The good news is
Oh shit.
I now know everything that Meadow knew.
You absolutely do.
Means I might have some things that we could use to our advantage later on. I really hope so, because I just definitely juiced somebody's skull for this.
What does Thrax's aura look like when he does that?
You watch the... if you remember before, I said that there was that, like, weird, like, red sort of, like, clinging to his aura.
Yeah.
You watch that red detach from his aura, reach into this other person, and rip the aura off of them and pull it into Thrax.
Oh my god!
That's sick as
That's
fuck.
crazy!
Um,
Nori just like gulps. Like his mouth is real dry.
And Thrax is 9.
Thrax is a child. Thrax is a tall child.
I mean,
There's your proof. Does anything like the glint in Thrax's eyes seem at all familiar?
Make a perception check. Or insight. Make an insight check.
Insight.
And I'll give you advantage on it.
Ooh.
You know this well.
I'm going to go ahead and say that Shelly probably faints in shock.
You look at Thrax. You see this red in his eyes. You see the, like, just rage on his face as this happens. And more importantly, in that brief moment where this is happening, you feel no connection to anything else.
What did you do, Thrax?
Am I back? Have I come back into myself?
You sort of stumble backwards away from it. As you do, you feel this warmth just spread through you. And the voice go, good.
What did you do, Thrax?
I don't know. I don't know. But I know where Billy is. And that's what's important.
No,
Right?
it isn't, Thrax. What did you do? Why is it in you?
It was an accident. I don't know what happened.
Thrax, that wasn't normal.
What do you mean? None of us are normal. Of course it wasn't normal. I just stepped into somebody's mind. That's not normal. A person who was dead.
You just stole somebody's aura and swallowed it.
Did I?
Yeah.
I don't think I know how to do that. I'm pretty sure I don't.
You don't know how to do it. The thing that's made me a monster. It went away for a second.
That sounds like a good thing. Maybe I can do it to you.
I
can
don't know
try.
if that's how it works.
Well, you have to be unconscious. I can do it when you're asleep.
Does he talk to you?
Sometimes.
Rad just leaves.
Okay.
Like out the building or keep down the
Oh
down
yeah,
the alley?
just gone.
I don't know how much of this is just me, or I thought maybe everyone had this. Is this not how it works for everyone else?
Thrax, that's not how it works.
You're on stream.
I love the photobomb.
And okay.
Roddy, you're upstairs. What are you doing?
Does the figure look like they're like moving or like
No.
sleeping?
You see no movement.
But I can clearly see that there's like a sack of a figure in the hammock. Oh, fuck. Let me just go. Psst.
No response.
Okay. Fuck. I want to get closer to see if it's a rabbit folk.
Okay. You get up to the hammock.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Looking inside?
Yeah.
Oh god.
No, don't roll dice, bro. Oh no.
You pull the side of the hammock down and look inside. And there's a moment of confusion as you see just a large bag laying in the hammock.
Oh, I'm gonna turn around and get shot in the face
And
or something.
with blinding speed, you feel just a blade up under the edge of your neck.
Fuck.
Okay, in fairness, Daniel was definitely 100% correct about this.
And you hear a voice next to your ear go, "Dude, you even move, I'll slice you like a fish, bro."
I love this guy. This is my favorite character ever. I don't even care if he murders me anymore.
You just sort of like look out of the corner of your eye. You see a rabbit folk dagger up underneath your like jaw, wearing a sort of a cap backwards, large goggles hanging around his neck. He just says, "What the fuck are you doing up here, man?"
saw you from down below.
Oh yeah, dude, I saw that. You like ran up the side of the wall, bruh. That's like crazy and shit. But like, why the fuck are you here?
Can I put out like slowly my fist for a fist bump?
Make a persuasion check.
Knife, like,
Yes.
found it, dude.
Oh, if I get a nat 1 here, I'm gonna cry.
Oh yes!
Yes. You just sort of extend the fist backwards over your shoulder. You feel a soft little like. Poof.
Okay.
And he says,
Yeah.
"Ah, I see you are also a man of culture." And
Repeat myself.
pulls the knife away and takes a step back.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't want to like intrude or anything. We just had a situation and needed like kind of a just a momentary place out of the street. And I just wanted to make sure. I just wanted to come over here and make sure that everything was like not terrible.
Copacetic, my dude. I get it.
All right, sweet. Appreciate it.
Why are you killing the gnomes, man? Follow up question. Why are you chained up and being transported by the gnomes? Like, what's that about?
We were in a city far away. Our kind of chaperone team leader set us up for a team building activity. So we entered like a gladiator fight. And then right before we killed the guy we were fighting against, he surrendered. And so we got like murder charges, I guess.
He just sort of nods. He goes, "Classic." The oldest con in the book is what that is, man. Like, you
like,
got.
we didn't even have time to stop it. It was totally unfair. We were playing by the rules, and then we got stolen out of jail and brought here. And I didn't want to go to more jail, so I don't know. I didn't think. Listen,
Yeah, I don't vibe with jail, man. That's
jail's whack.
I wouldn't. I mean, they would never catch me to begin with, but like,
You ain't gonna catch me.
I'm not going there.
Respect. I didn't see you do it, but I'm guessing you're like jumping from roof to roof, and that's like another fist bump.
Yeah, man. You walk on the street. That's like.
That's lame. Walk on walls. That's where it's at.
That's the hunting territory of the common man, my dude. I am so far above all of that. Like,
literally
I can't.
above.
He takes a second. And he's like, "Whoa, dude." I was speaking like metaphorically, but like
it works literally too.
For real, bro. Like, I'm literally on the roofs which are above them.
Word. Hell yeah.
Crazy.
What's your name, man?
He sort of like eyes you. He goes,
We don't have to do names if it's
I
like.
don't know you like that, bro.
Yeah, no worries. I get you.
Everybody just calls me the courier. You can call me like Mr. Courier, I feel like.
Okay,
would be good.
sure, Mr. Courier.
Yeah.
I can call you that. Yeah.
This is Mr. Courier.
Can I just say that if there is one character's memories I don't want, it's this guy. I don't want any of them.
Only character's memory that I want.
Oh my
Hey,
lord.
folks, this is why you show up for the morning show.
Was this the guy? Was this the NPC you made?
We did make him this morning, yes.
No.
Please tell me his name is like Timothy, and that way he can be like Tim Curry.
I love and hate all of this.
I'm so mad that Rad's not there right now.
He just sort of he looks at you.
I did it, guys.
He looks at you, Roddy. He goes, "So, what's your plan, man? You're just like hiding up here or whatever?"
I mean, yeah, technically my friends are downstairs.
At about that moment, you hear like Rad yelling at Thrax.
Yeah. Oh, I should go check that out. I can be right back.
Yeah,
That
man.
seems-
Whatever, bro. Like you take whatever
Right.
whatever time you need. Are you hungry?
Definitely.
Go. And he walks over and unzips the top of one of the beanbag chairs, and pulls out like random snack
Come
foods
on.
and
Oh my
hands it
God.
to you.
on.
You also see that the other beanbag chair is also unzipped, and is hollowed out, and that seems to be where he was hiding. Was
Amazing.
inside the second beanbag chair.
One was one snacks, one assassin/courier, one hammock distraction.
Amazing.
Perfect. That's such a good execution. Roddy's gonna like take notes. Roddy's gonna give one fist bump about the beanbag hiding spot, and then go downstairs to check out the situation. Bless you.
Oh, bless you.
Poor Elliot. You've got mad
I'm
allergies,
okay.
man.
Don't worry about it.
Rad's
You're fine.
allergic to rabbits. Canon.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I'm gonna come downstairs with a bag of snacks.
Okay. The rest
You're
of you
not
see
you when you're hungry.
the rest of you see Roddy walk downstairs with a bag of Funyuns.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna check for traps and assassins. Comes back, Funyuns.
Carrying a bag of Funyuns and a bottle of grape Fanta.
Amazing.
Oh my
no.
god.
Oh my god, Funyuns and grape Fanta. That's. I wouldn't even get that in like a gas station on a road trip. That is like another level.
I'm never leaving the gardens.
Probably not.
You walk downstairs. What
Yeah.
you doing?
I mean, I'm gonna see the dead guy and like kind of flip a little bit.
Yeah,
but,
his
like,
head is exploded.
I was like,
Technically
Funyuns?
she,
Oh, sorry.
but it's okay. They're dead.
Meadow
I-
did seem like.
Wait, no.
I feel like-
No,
No,
Oh, wait,
Meadow's-
my apologies.
Meadow's male.
Meadows. Yeah, Meadow was a boy.
Yeah.
Call,
Referring to Meadow as like,
calling me on my.
No, that's totally on me. I made that stupid.
You
ridiculous.
made this character. You've got
Wow.
so many symbols on this character sheet over here.
I went hard.
No, it's in depth. Anytime I have to look for any information on Billy's family, it is literally the third page of an Excel spreadsheet.
no, well.
If anyone needs help
Amazing.
organizing their shit,
The first page is about the other
This girl
crime
right there.
families. The second page is about all the gobos, and the third page is about Billy's family.
I
wow.
love that.
Did I miss
Crime
a homework
families.
assignment or something?
No,
Yeah, no, case
you
operations,
you
all
missed
that.
you missed Noelle's hyperfixation is what you missed.
it hits hard.
What's funny is I had an out of date version of this document, and I was prepping for you guys to be in the gardens, and I messaged Billy or Noelle. I was like, do you have like a list of all of your like family members' names? And I'm like, yeah, it's in the document. It's on the third page. And I like open up the third page, and it was like very very basic. Like I was like, oh okay, that's not too bad. And then I started talking with Noelle, and they're talking about people that I don't see on that list. And I was like,
Oh no.
am I looking at the wrong page? And then I had
The
to
wrong
get the
third page.
updated version, which is an extensive family tree.
Color coded.
Color-coded family tree to also represent where their like ranking in the family is. It was very impressive.
Wow. Good
I'm
job.
really glad we're in the gardens
love
right
that.
now.
Yeah. Yeah. If you ever need help organizing shit, I got your back.
Billy also has a lot of free time in jail right now, so if you need things done, what are you guys doing?
Wow. What happened? I
Rad did it.
went for like.
Thrax. Thrax,
What?
that's not even cool. Rad did not do that. I'm not even sure that you did that, but something
I-
that is attached to you definitely did that.
I am but a messenger. I'm not. I really thought everyone had this. I didn't think it was unique to me. Okay, so just as a check-in for everybody here, everybody's hearing a very deep voice whisper into their brain to consume things, right? That's
No.
happening for everybody?
No.
No?
No.
No.
What about an intense red light that compels you to do awful things at all times?
No, that's new for you too. It only started about like a week or so ago.
2 weeks.
Yeah. Well, there was that brief period of time where I was sleeping a lot, and I feel like when I ate that troll foot, it did some really.
I don't think it's a
bad
troll
stuff.
foot because
Yeah.
I ate the troll foot and I'm fine. I got a little bit of a stomach ache.
So did Rad, but he knew.
Yeah, but
what
I
was talking about.
Okay.
You're hiding it. Don't lie. It's okay. we're in the trust tree now. You can tell us.
Rad.
Trust tree.
No, Rad's gone.
Rad
Oh,
Rad
Rad is
left.
gone.
How
Yeah,
far did
I
Rad
mean,
go?
guys, we can't even argue about this right now. We need to find Rad.
Yeah.
Rad is standing in the alleyway, and as this is going on, he's shuffling around in his fur and just pulls out something wrapped in paper and rather large, and lights it on fire. Just starts smoking it.
Oh, come on.
Just sort of slumps down in the alleyway.
Oh my god.
Rad, the moment that lights up, you feel a like fast you, and standing right next to you, you see a rabbit man, who is now right next to you with another one of these things, smaller, also lit up, and he goes, "Hey man, I heard the call."
Hey?
Oh my gosh.
What do you got there?
Oh, this is just some of the long leaf from back home.
He sort of sniffs at the air. And goes, "Cool, man. That's a nice blend. I like that. It smells calming. Is it calming?"
Yeah, I kind of need it right now. Did you want something?
Oh no, I heard I smelled you light it up, and so I came down. He like holds up his. He's like, I never like to smoke alone, and so I always when I see other people that seem to be of a similar persuasion, I like to meet up and also enjoy it with them as well.
Wait,
also.
They have longleaf here?
I mean, I call it the garden surprise, but sure, it's got long leaves for certain, my dude.
Do you want to
Trade?
swap for a second? Yeah.
Yeah, bro. And he like hands it to you.
Rad's like trying not to just sort of
Inhale the
thing.
entire thing. Yeah.
It is different,
It's very
but
different.
it's the same.
Make me a Constitution saving throw.
Nice.
Oh no.
Oh my god. There's a murder. Multiple murders just happened.
Yeah.
Do
deal.
I have advantage on this?
I will give you advantage on this. Yes, your character specifically has a little bit of a tolerance. 24. Yeah.
Oh, you're the one who's a 3.
You're fine. You feel good. You feel that like full body calm.
That's really nice, man. Thank you. I really
this rabbit
needed
folk
it.
is holding the one that you handed him with his whole hand wrapped around it. He takes a big drag of it and he goes, "That's rad, man. That's rad."
Oh my god.
That's me.
Get out. Get out.
He like looks at you and looks down at it and looks at it. He's like, "We're all one in the universe, man."
Right. That's. Oh man. It's been a hard day. Do you so okay?
By the time this conversation has been happening,
This has been a very long conversation. We
Yeah.
we
Very
sped it
drawn
up for
out,
you.
Yes.
Yeah.
appreciate it. I feel like we're looking for
Do you?
rats, so I would walk outside, and first off present the Funyuns, and be like, "Yo, we should stay inside at least for right now, because you know."
The moment Roddy
crime.
walks out the door, this guy goes, "Whoa. Dude, you're not gonna believe it, but there's a guy that looks just like you upstairs."
I'm the same guy. We just met.
Trippy, man. That's awesome.
Domi.
Yeah, this is Roddy. He's pretty cool. Do you know Roddy?
I met him upstairs, man. That's crazy.
What?
Don't mean to burst your guys' bubble, but we should not be outside right now. We should go back inside and figure out the situation that's happening before authorities arrive. Also, we really need to get Billy.
I don't. Oh, okay.
You need to get something, man. That's what I do.
We're
What do you need to get?
our friend.
Where are they?
By this point in time, Roddy would have known what just happened with Thrax.
Uh-huh.
So he would just like peek his head back and be like, "Yo, Thrax, do you know where Billy is?"
I know where they could be.
Okay.
They're either very close by in the catacombs beneath the greenhouse,
Okay.
or they're very far away in a tower.
They're probably to the closer one because they walked.
Use that
And-
critical thinking.
And even if they aren't, it's probably smarter for us to check out the close one rather than the far one.
I think worst case scenario, we could go there and come back here if we need to.
You regroup, and then we can go to the far one if Billy's not at the close one.
But as long as I'm there, I can help us get to and from safely, I think.
Yes, you will be our guide. You're the only one that knows where to go. So you just have to
Is Rad okay?
Run around back from the
Yeah,
corner.
Rad,
Yo, Rad, you okay?
Rad will be coming in at this point. Like, Thrax, man, I don't know how he got you, but here, and he'll hand him the thing he's been smoking. Say, you need some of this, and then we can talk.
I think Thrax would take it and just bite the end of it.
That's,
hand it back.
That's
It's,
okay.
it's a little dry, but
Yeah, it would be. You're
I
supposed
guess
to
that's okay.
smoke it.
oh,
Supposed to like breathe it in.
that doesn't sound good for you.
Amazing.
It's, I mean,
It's a plant, man. How can it be bad for you?
How old is Thrax compared to like a regular lifespan?
24.
Okay.
He's of age.
Yeah. I have maybe 20 years to live. I don't think I need more of that. I have enough going on right now.
Well, I think everybody's about to get a little bit. This is kind of a small room.
Yeah, maybe let's put it out. Just for the
Nori's
meantime.
like batting it away because it smells extra strong to him. He's like,
Oh yeah.
No!
put that out, please.
Oh, okay, sorry. And he'll just kind of with his hand.
I'm
No.
gonna say
Back up into
this
some of his
out
fur.
loud, even though I don't know if it's a good idea. Maybe, in the interest of time, because I don't know how long we have, we should split up. And I can take some of us to one location because, well, I know a lot more than I did. And the others can check this location that's a little bit closer with some instructions from me.
I feel like that's a bad idea.
Yeah, we're not really familiar with the city. And I mean, so sorry, who are you?
This is
To the
Mr.
rabbit
Courier. This is Mr.
I'm
Courier,
Thrax.
my good
No.
friend.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Courier.
Yeah, likewise, man. Right back at you.
So I think pretty much
He points
this
at the
whole-
body on the floor. He's like,
Is that guy dead?
and
He's
you
not alive.
and Shelly would also be kind of sitting down by the body, hands probably covered in blood, just like holding the remains of Meadow.
Yeah, I don't think we should split up. But,
I feel like
at
that would
least-
lead to more problems.
Yeah. Thrax, I want to keep an eye on you. I don't. Would
Me
it?
too.
Yeah. How would you do that?
I have
Like,
some. Well, Nori has some manacles. Maybe I could
how do
wear
you
those.
see? How do you see through manacles?
Oh, like this.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, that might work.
If you think it would help, maybe I could dive into your dreams and talk to whoever is causing us these problems.
If we do want to get behind that, I say we can worry about that later once we're in a safe location and we have
Yeah.
Billy with us.
Yeah.
I think it's
Billy.
time to go because we've murdered
Yeah.
people. We're missing at a prison somewhere. Billy's somewhere that we don't know. And we're all
Hey,
gonna die if we don't start doing things soon.
We should go to the closest place first, and if they're not there, then just move on as fast as we can to the next place. Because
Does Meadow
Oh,
have
dude,
a long sword?
I'm freaking like crazy fast. I'm like really fast.
Are you offering to go check to see if Billy is at the greenhouse or this other prison?
Who's that?
that's our friend.
Oh,
Okay.
I mean, I can sure. I get people in and out every once in a while. It's not my primary occupation, but I have been known to find ways sometimes.
Well, we need to find a way to our friend Billy.
Okay. And there.
Thrax.
It's not that one, right?
and he points at Roddy.
No, No.
No.
Is
I'm
it
right here.
is it the one of him that's upstairs?
No,
That's
but
still
Billy's
me.
definitely a gnome.
You can be in two places at the same time. Oh, it's a gnome.
And he points to the headless body on the ground.
Oh.
Is it
Not
that one?
No.
If we
Okay,
knock him out,
you're saying a lot of things right now, and I need you to say less things better.
this is good advice for life, really.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Can anyone
Ooh.
describe Billy
I
better
will-
than I can? Please?
I will describe Billy in perfect detail.
Okay.
And then
Do it.
I'll be okay. I need to get Billy's character art up.
Wow.
Billy is like why can't
Gorgeous.
that? How do I open up somebody else's character sheet?
I
I
don't
think
Just
you can in
look in the
Can you?
Discord.
There we go. Billy is 3'5", gray hair, gray skin, gray eyes, sharp jawline, pointy ears, nice full eyebrows, real like smoldering look. Wears a little hat, probably does not have it on them right now. And then I'll just keep going into detail, and then let's go. Because I don't want to go to jail. Ronnie's in a rush.
Does Meadow have a longsword?
Yes.
Okay, Shelly's gonna go ahead and finally kind of come out of that trance and take the longsword and stand up.
Mr. Courier, do
Yeah.
people do you stay upstairs most of the time, or do you hop around from place to place?
Well, I gotta keep moving, so I go wherever there aren't other people. So, like,
Kind of looks around at everybody. He's like,
there's, like, people here now, so it's probably about time to move on.
All right, word. Do you care if we like hide the body here?
I know, go ahead, man. I mean, you need a place to hide a body. Who am I to stand in your way?
All right, sweet. Let me hide the body. Just like
Are we
tuck it in.
hiding all the bodies?
I mean, we only have one body here.
the other
that
bodies were pulled into the alley.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
So I'll just stuff that body like underneath the stairs
Mhm.
or whatever, and then let's grab our stuff and head out
Okay.
to the greenhouse.
So where are you going? The
Drax,
greenhouse?
lead the way. Yeah.
Is there anything as like in Meadow's memories that would help me navigate to this location, or is there anything that would give me any indication about guard rotations or
Make a straight intelligence check.
oh no.
Is Mr. Courier coming with us, or is Mr. Courier leaving?
Are you inviting him?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Mr. Courier, if you want, I don't think I'm as fast as you, but I can get up on walls and stuff. Do you and I wanna be ahead, look out for the pathway, and then we'll be running back information to get the whole party to where we need to go?
Like some sort of spy stuff?
Yeah,
That
we're spy
sound-
stuff right now. We're pulling a heist right now. Do you want to come? Are you in?
I mean, it's gonna be a premium rate, man, but I can get behind that for sure.
I mean, I don't know. Do we want to hire this guy? I also just invited him if he wanted to come. I don't want to really.
Pretty sure
Pay
you
him.
could pay him with Longleaf. So like,
Yeah, Rad's already like shuffling around in his fur. Pulls a pristine one out of his like
A pristine one.
just sort of up here near his shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, is this enough? You can have this. It's a long way to home, but I can get some more if I get home.
He sort of takes it, runs it under his nose. He goes,
Okay, man, like that'll do. What do you? What's the plan? I should pack up my stuff.
and you see he just and is back in front of you with a backpack on.
amazing.
Sweet. Awesome. Yeah, we're gonna go to a place called the greenhouse. Apparently, underneath the greenhouse, our friend Billy, is locked up in there. So we have to find a way to get him out, and then we have to leave the entire city.
So, slight problem with that, man. The greenhouse is kind of off limits. That's sort of a protected environment, if you will. So, the boss doesn't really like if I get near there too much.
Who's your boss?
I said too much. I'm my own boss, man. Entrepreneur for life. I mean, but for real though, we shouldn't get near that place.
Yeah, I feel like we still might have to. I'm gonna look around at the party and be like, does anybody not want to break Billy out of prison? All right, sweet. Awesome. So we're all on board. Mr. Courier, totally understand if you don't want to come with us.
He sort of looks down at the long leaf he's holding, looks very hesitant to give it back, and he goes,
I mean, I can go, but I'd need explicit permission in order to do something that's gonna take me in there. You'd need to talk to the boss.
Who's your boss?
I mean, we can talk to your boss, I guess. Who is your boss?
Third
Which
time we
family?
met.
Which family is your boss from?
After 3 times, he must tell us.
Legally, you have to tell me, or it's entrapment.
He says,
I mean, I'm not supposed to talk about it, because, technically, it's a breach of another contract.
Then give us the long leaf back.
No. I can take you there, though.
Do any of us have any sort of...
Nobody's ever told me not to just bring people there. He just told me I shouldn't talk about it, so... Call that a loophole.
Take us there and point at an entrance? You wouldn't be talking.
I'm gonna look at Nori. Do you? I mean, I don't know. I know you have had a run-in with the Torbasa family, and maybe this is. But I'm gonna be like, that's not out loud. That's me very much being very quiet to Nori. Is this do you wanna? Maybe we shouldn't be involved with this guy. I'm down to hire him for my things outside of what's happening right now. If he wants to become an art thief, I think I would rock with this guy real well. But for for the time being, right now, I think that maybe this isn't a good partnership.
That's fair. If you think we can do it on our own.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe he does seem pretty handy.
Yeah, I don't know how we're gonna get in and out without.
Do we have time? Do we have time to talk to a boss? And if the boss is the Torbasa family, how fucked are we because of you?
Yo, you're. I don't know that you're fucked, but I'm super fucked.
Hey, Mr. Courier.
You might get some good money for me.
Is your boss in the Torbasa family?
The who's a what's it?
Probably not.
I think that's a no.
Alright. Sweet. If anything, Nori, if you want, if you don't feel comfortable, then you can wait outside so you don't get
Yeah, I mean,
mega...
I can be the lookout, I guess.
Okay, sweet.
That's gonna go super well.
Nice.
All right.
Well
word.
played. I don't think it
You're
helps.
just tuning in. Nori is blind.
Anybody out there who's good at drawing, I need a comic strip of Roddy telling Nori that they can be the lookout and then just deadpan Nori.
Just nothing.
To be fair, I didn't say be the lookout. Nori said, sure, I can be the lookout, I guess. And it's like, okay, word.
No, you said
But
wait
then it
outside,
hit
which
me.
I
I
don't
just
think
meant,
it
like-
helps to trade Nori for Billy. So if we are risking going someplace new to talk to new people and we lose another person, that's just one more person that we're going to have to rescue. I know enough to get us there and get us inside.
Okay, word. Then we're chilling.
Then we're good.
Mr. Courier, we appreciate your offer, but maybe we will contact you for your services another time. I think that you and I...
I mean, you can always stay here if you want to. You don't have to meet the boss. I just need permission, and I need one of you to tell them why.
Oh. Well, can you be back in like an hour?
Could we be back in much less than... You're fast. I think I'm kind of fast.
Have I mentioned I'm very fast?
I'm gonna say, okay, everybody, would you all be comfortable if I ask if he can come with us? Or do you want to go right now? I'm cool with either way.
I'm cool with waiting, so.
I think he probably
I'll hang out with
has some
Shelly.
information about like getting into the gardens that we might want.
I feel like I think we have the information we need to get in and out because of Thrax. We just might need somebody who's really fast.
To like scoop Billy up and run out.
Drax said he doesn't know how to get in.
No.
Just-
Thrax is going to kneel down, grab the corpse by the head, and then
God.
slam the skull into the ground and say, I just took everything that was in this person's head out. And then I'm going to stand up. All of it.
Terrifying. Roddy's a little shook to the core because that's like a little horrifying. But you for sure know how to get us to Billy.
Yes.
Word. Mr. Courier, we might need somebody fast. Let me go ask your boss. Everybody stay put. Speed in and out. Every single possible dash action.
Okay. So everybody else is staying here?
Yeah.
Can Roddy keep up?
No, not even a little bit, but the courier can slow down.
Okay.
What's up?
Oh no, nothing. Just let's.
You follow after him. He is so fast, like unnaturally fast. He takes you through the city, winding
Does
around.
he have this?
Very.
Can I make an Arcana check? Does he have the same enhancement power that Nori has?
Make an Arcana check.
That'd be cool.
Hard to tell.
Dang, I gotta get smarter.
He takes you around, takes you down through some different alleys to the sort of southwest section of the city. Takes you down into a tunnel underneath the road. And you guys move through there for a little bit. Moving through this tunnel, it takes you twists and turns up and down. Every once in a while, it branches off in a different direction. You can see occasionally somebody just sort of like moving in one of the different directions, but nobody stops you. Takes you to a door at the end of the hall. Knocks. There's a voice inside that goes,
Come in, my friend.
the door opens, and you see a tall figure sort of hunched a little bit, very slender build, skin sort of molted and wrinkled as it just drums on the desk, and it's just sort of sitting in the shadows of this room. As you walk in, he bows in front of this figure and then takes a step back and goes, yeah, boss, this guy, he's got like a job that he needed me to do, but like I'm not supposed to go there, so I figured I would come and I would check before I did it though, so maybe we can. And this figure in front of you leans forward into the light rising up, and he says,
A pleasure to make your acquaintance, my friend.
Very nice to meet you.
Bows deeply.
I am
bow
Captain Ramsey.
And you see this figure.
Oh my god, yay! I'm so excited to see a picture.
Captain Ramsey is a tabaxi, completely hairless, like a sphinx cat, but wears large, sort of shaggy hides as a cloak and on the sides and around his waist. He leans forward and he says,
How can we serve you?
and that is where we will end this week.
Oh no!
You suck!
I'm gonna write some stuff
It was
down so I
happening.
don't
It was-
forget next session.
That's
Oh,
the
man.
worst bait and switch on me, Hunter. I'm gonna murder you. When I see you. I'm like, oh wait, no, this is good. This is great. And then you. Good. It's good. It's great. You're just sucking it all.
Yeah. You've given me a lot to work with in the gardens, and I've had fun writing. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry we didn't get to do more with Billy tonight. Yeah, talk. This is an intervention. Players are muted. They shouldn't be.
How dare?
How about now?
We were definitely gossiping about what we're gonna do next session, so now nobody's ever gonna know.
That's super weird. I'm so sorry that they were muted.
No worries.
Yeah.
But yeah.
You missed all of our social security numbers.
Yeah.
We
Oh,
said them all
shit.
out loud.
Yeah,
Dang.
Feel where I
Don't
My mother's
don't worry.
maiden name.
Don't worry. I recorded them. They'll be on the Patreon.
Hunter used my planning against me. That's what you missed.
My credit card number is.
Like,
for
Oh,
for
my
those
mouse.
of you who didn't write 3 pages of Excel documents,
you know,
Um,
I gave you the bare minimum as I usually do, and it's going great.
there is a one of the other families of the city of Catechus Gardens are the disciples, and they are run by rabbit folk.
Oh,
Which-
that's awesome.
Pogo mentioned in a side conversation to Billy like 3 episodes ago or 4 episodes ago, where they talked, but they weren't. I mean, players heard it, but the characters didn't hear it.
Great, because I had completely forgotten.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I'm
nah,
like,
yeah.
oh,
In
okay,
character.
we're going a completely different direction. This will be interesting. And I'm like, oh no, he's gonna fuck me over. It's great. It's fine.
Fine.
Oh, that's still happening. That's
Yeah.
totally fine. Yeah.
I mean, a lot of
There is one person who knows quite a bit about Billy, and might be useful in getting them out of jail. That's all I'm saying.
don't. It's fine.
I can't imagine the disciples would have been very useful in getting you out of jail.
They're throwing their weight around. They might want. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I just want Tamity to show up. That's all I want.
Oh man.
Let's start a turf war.
No, yeah, I started a long con joke about what was it? Oh God, gangs in New York. 5 months from now, it's gonna pay off.
Yeah.
This feels like an obvious question that we probably should have asked a long time ago, but is Billy their real name?
No.
Ooh.
That's
You may have
harder to
noticed
find.
they were calling them Bell, which is an abbreviated version of their name.
Right. So we have
Wait.
no idea who we're looking for.
Correct.
Correct. Yeah.
Short for Belthamy.
I mean,
They'll follow you.
there's given
Their name is
tell
not
us, tell us
their
in
name.
game. Tell us
Their
in game.
name
Don't
is
tell us
not
now.
Billy. It's
Let the
Belly.
reveal happen.
It's a very different
Bartholomew.
name. Yeah.
Follow you.
But given the web, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm sorry. It's
Fine.
fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Is it?
I feel like it might not. Personally, Roddy
so, like-
doesn't think it's fine. Roddy's really stressing out right now.
Yeah.
Like it's gotten like real for Bill. Like Billy left their family 7 years ago, and they were just like cut off. They're like, I'm not going to deal with this. This is done. And then over the last like 2 months, it's like, oh, hey, remember this? Remember, and it's just gonna go like layer by like all the defense, everything that they've done for the last 7 years is just getting. It's great. It's fine. It's fine.
It'll be fine.
Elliot, the spring noise
You can hear
is
it?
in
Is that your
there.
mic stand?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what it was. This. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, what is
Yeah.
this now?
Yeah.
I was like, am I being abducted by aliens? What's happening?
That's what I thought too.
Sakura, it is
added
not
some
Bellatrix.
drama, too.
Good guess.
I
you
think
know
I
what?
know. I think I know, but I'll text you, Noel.
Yeah.
I'll
I will
text you.
give.
No spoilers.
I will print somebody a Roddy yes, Roddy no coin.
It's Belch.
If I get it right, oh sweet. Okay.
Well, I mean,
No,
I'm gonna
What you
give.
have to do is you have to write it on a piece of paper now.
Yeah,
Mail it to a lawyer, but set for
Put it in an
like
envelope.
15
Put
years
it-
from now.
in a jar
Right.
of mayo and leave that out in the sun for 2 weeks.
Ooh.
A la
I already
Johnny Carson.
Oh.
texted you.
Okay.
Delicious.
Is it-
Nope.
Nope. Oh, come
No.
on.
Is it
Okay, I got
Bellamy,
this, I
like
got
from the
this.
100?
No.
Is
I
it
refused to watch that show because of the bury the gays.
because of the
It's
what?
done. Bury their gay trope.
Oh, what, the gays always die?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
No, that's.
I was like really interested, and then like they were like, "Oh wait, nope, dead," and I'm like, "Okay."
Oh, yeah. Skip
Noel
that
just
one.
said it really fast, and I was like, no, hold on. I got this.
I don't watch it because of
Yeah.
It's been a really long day.
Thank you to everybody who came out. Special thank you to anybody who came out for the stream this morning and helped us make the wonderful NPC of Mr. Courier. I love them dearly. I wrote up a whole page of information
No.
about them after I got off the call because I was very excited. I decided very quickly that I wanted them to be very, very fast, but also talk as slow as possible.
This is such a frustrating character to deal with because me, Daniel, loves Mr. Courier. Roddy is trying to get shit done right now, and Mr. Courier could be a solution, but is making it difficult.
He's very fast.
He really reminds me
he's
of the,
one of 3 NPCs that were made on the stream this morning, and I was very excited about him coming in. There's one other one that we made this morning that is just sort of terrifying, and I'm excited.
Great.
They're a
Big hugs.
Yeah, big hugs. They're modeled after the Thrycreen from Dark Sun, which are like mantis people.
Oh, no.
It's
But
super
instead
creepy.
he's a beetle. And he has 4 arms, and so 2 of them use these shields with like jagged spikes on the front of it, and the other 2 arms use these long chain weapons.
Nice.
He'll be
Billy
fun to
would throw
kill.
themselves off the tower at the top of the greenhouse.
Mr.
Yeah,
Courier
I'm
reminds
excited.
me a lot of the new guy in Stranger Things this season. This is not a spoiler. He's just
Oh
like
yeah,
a
yeah,
side-
yeah. I did get
like
those.
the surfer dude pizza
the surfer
guy.
pizza or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely definitely an inspiration.
Call the number on the side of the van. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh man. Thank you to everybody who came out. This has been a wonderful night. We will be back next week with more. And then let's see here. How many weeks do we
And
have
keep
left
your not
before Gen
hitting
Con?
very squishy, Billy.
I think you only have 2 weeks.
We have we have 3.
3, okay.
Because the 1st of August is also a Monday.
Yeah,
So
the first of August. Oh, no,
we're
first
getting
of
up there though. I'm excited.
But is anyone traveling on that Monday?
The
Yeah.
1st of August?
I don't
Yeah.
think so.
Traveling on the Tuesday.
I am traveling.
I don't travel till Wednesday.
Are you? Oh my
Traveling on
god, are you?
Wednesday.
Before.
Are you coming? Come
No,
with us.
no, because I have the thing the week before. So
I
don't
know. Then go. Then stay with them, and
I
then
can't-
go with them to the thing with
This
us.
is just as coded as
That's
the
not a
gardens right
bad
now. What's
idea.
happening?
That's not a bad idea.
You need a vacation. Treat yourself.
But that's not a bad idea.
Treat
No.
yourself.
Oh,
Gen
because you
Con.
would be here,
Yeah. No,
Well,
I'm the devil on your shoulder.
I have to drive to Pennsylvania,
right?
Yeah.
right?
Stay there.
So realistically, I could maybe work.
You
Yeah.
could you work from home, right?
Yeah, starting Friday.
You could.
Oh my
I,
god.
Home
I-
is anywhere.
Do you have to make calls or is it quiet?
I have to make calls.
Hmm.
Yeah,
You can work it out.
We can figure
There's
it out.
space.
I'm
The
pretty
kitchen.
quiet though.
It's fine.
We've got a
Hey,
chill
wait.
side of the duplex.
What's the
I will put you
official
in
first day
my
of Gen
hotel
Con?
business center if you
Oh.
need it.
Yeah, I
first
have a
day,
hotel room too.
First day of Gen Con is the
4th.
The 4th, yeah, August 4th.
Okay. I can
so-
make it to Indianapolis in what is
3
that?
weeks.
2.5 days?
I thought you were going to say weeks. I was like, you better get started.
Woo!
You got.
Oh my
you
god,
got
you
time.
like
I'm
okay, yeah. I'll
headbutting
talk,
Gen Con.
we'll talk.
Yeah, hit us up.
I
'cause
am nothing if not
if
bad
if
ideas
not like
that work well.
if nothing else, we know people in the area that we could probably find like a spare room or something like that
Yeah,
for you.
yeah.
But I'm very excited about Gen Con. If you haven't already, check in the Discord. There is a image of the finished Roddy Yes, Roddy No pins with their packaging, which is a card that looks like an old box, and it has the insignia of the goblet that Roddy tried to steal in the first episode. It says fragile across it. It says Roddy
That's
Yes, Roddy
amazing.
No across the box. There's also a hidden detail on that packaging that you will not be able to see in any of the pictures. The only way to see it is
I
to
love
get
it.
one.
It's amazing.
And I'm very, very excited. I will see all of you later. Have a great rest of your week. Remember to embrace the nonsense.
Peace out.
See you later.
Bye guys.